What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stoss, and today I have Damon with me.
Greetings all.
And we are back for another game of Warhammer Fantasy 6th edition. Yes, we are back for another one. And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins versus...
the Beasts of Chaos.
Ooh, very cool, very cool. The Beasts are back. It's going to be green versus brown. It's going to be Tusk versus Horn. It's the Beastie Boys smashing together. Hell yeah. This should be a lot of fun. I am bringing my magic list. You know, Great Shaman Snaggletooth is going to come and use his mind bullets to see if he can tame the great beasts. And you have also changed up your list somewhat as well.
I've mixed things up a little bit. We'll be seeing that very shortly. So yes, something new for the fans out there.
Hell yeah, very cool, very cool. Now, if you are interested in coming in and having a game with me, hit me up on the Rogue Element Gaming Facebook page, links in the description, and we'll get something sorted out. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. You hit the join button, it'll take you to the page where you can have a look at the different tiers you can use to support us here. You can also give us a one-off donation with a super thanks, just a nice little, hey, cheers for doing the thing. So if you're interested in supporting us, that's how you can do it. Otherwise, if you enjoy the video, guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things, share it to groups, leave a comment. I love your comments. I love reading them. Leave one. Tell me what you thought. But without any further ado, let's have a look at the armies. We'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. And here we have my 2,000 point Orc Horde for today. Starting out with my general, we have a level 4 Great Shaman Snaggletooth. He is going to have Buzzgob's Knobbly Staff, which allows him to reroll all of the magic dice used to cast a spell once per magic phase. It's basically just to try and, you know, mitigate those horrific miscasts that you get on the greenskin miscast table. But there's that. He's also got a Power Stone, which is a once per battle use to add +2 magic dice to a spell. So that's him. That is Great Shaman Snaggletooth. Next to him, we have my Orc Big Boss Zog. He will be the Battle Standard Bearer. He's going to be armed with a Sword of Might and Nog's Dead Art Armor. So he gets +1 strength from the Sword of Might and a 1-up armor save from Drog's Dead Art Armor. That is him. That is Big Boss Zog. Then we have my two little level 2 shamans, Ziggity and Zaggity. Ziggity is going to be armed with Nibbler's Itty Ring, which has the bound spell of Edbutt in it. And little Zaggity just has Madcap Mushrooms to be buffing up some fanatics. Alright, that is the heroes and characters. Moving on to the core. We have a unit of 20 Orc Biggins, armed with light armor, choppers and shields, and full command. We got 20 Orc Boys with an additional hand weapon, light armor, and full command. We have 2 big bricks of Night Goblins, 35 strong apiece, with spears, shields, and full command, and likely some sneaky little fanatics hidden within the units. Moving into the special, we have 19 Black Orcs, heavy armor, choppers and shields, full command, and they are going to Nog's Banner of Butchery, which is a once per game item banner that gives the whole unit +1 attack. Moving on, we have the Pig Wagon, an Orc Boar Chariot. Continuing with the special, moving into the artillery slots, we have a Goblin Rock Lobber, we have 2 Goblin Spear Chuckers, and then for the rare slot, we have the Diver of Doom, a Goblin Doom Diver. I love this little thing. It's always hilarious. But that is it. That is it. This is the magic heavy Orc and Goblin force for today. And here we have Damon's exquisitely painted 2,000 points on the nose Beast Herd for today. All right, Damon, take it away, mate.
Well, if we go into the our Lord choice, today we're going with a Doomball Lord, which I've never played with before. This is the first game I've ever tried a Doomball Lord.
So cool.
He's kitted out with the Armour of Damnation, which gives him all successful close combat hits have to be re-rolled.
Brutal.
Chaos armor, so he's got a 4-up armor save.
Very nice.
And he is armed with a magical weapon, the Great Fangs. So there are no armor saves against his attacks.
Brutal. I am maximum terrified of the Doom Bull. Love to see him, but oh boy, I'm scared.
Let's hope that fear is founded.
Indeed, sir.
Then we move across to a Wargore Battle Standard Bearer. He has Chaos armor and the Sword of Might, giving him +1 strength.
Beautiful.
We've got 2 level 2 Shamans. One is got a Bray Staff and a Dispel Scroll. And then the second one has the Staff of Darkoth, which
yes.
gives him the spell, the Wild Call, which is a movement spell.
Very good, yeah. Sneaky potential charge in the magic phase.
Exactly.
Love that.
Let's hope so.
Indeed.
Then we, into core, we've got 2 units of 5 Chaos Hounds.
Indeed.
Then we've got a Tuskor Chariot.
Gotta have him.
And because we've got a Doom Bull as our lord, Minotaurs are core.
Ooh.
So we've got 2 units of 4 Minotaurs, one with 2 hand weapons.
Very nice.
And the other unit with great weapons.
Awesome.
No command, so there's just straight Minotaurs, no upgrades.
Beauty, just the bull boys.
Just the bull boys.
Love it.
Then we go into 2 units of beast herds.
Very cool.
Now, once again, these are mixed herd. They each have 10 Ungors, which are the guys at the back with spears.
Little spear boys.
And 10 Gors with additional hand weapons and full command.
Ooh, very nice.
Now, just a reminder for those out there that the beast herds have the special rule Raiders, which means that they don't break ranks, they act like skirmishers, and they can get +2, up to a +2 rank bonus, and rank up a minimum of 4 wide when they engage.
Yep, so they're pseudo skirmishers, but they still have basically all of the rules of skirmishers, the way they move, they ignore terrain, don't break ranks, all of those things, but they still get a couple of awesome benefits.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
That's it. Now we move into the special slot, and today I've gone with a large block of 10 Centaurs, full command.
Super cool.
We'll see how they go today. Hopefully they don't get too drunk and maybe get frenzied. I don't know.
Yeah, indeed. We've seen them get pretty drunk before. How much will they drink today?
Now we move into the rare slots, and this is where I've mixed up things again.
Hell yeah.
We've got 2-for-1 Chaos Spawn.
Look at these spawns. Look at these amazing custom spawns. God, they look fantastic.
We've got the ex Doom Bull Lord, who has received a few too many gifts from the Chaos Gods and has devolved into a spawn.
Love that.
And then we've got Bessie the Chaos Cow.
The Great Cow. So cool. Look at that spiky cow. Love it.
And now we move into the final rare slot, and we have Brother Grimm, the Chaos Giant.
Chaos Giant, love it. And you've done a bit of green stuff work on this guy.
I have done a bit of conversion work to give him that sort of beastie feel, so he fits in with the army.
He's got the hooves, he's got hair all over him, and the horns. He looks awesome, dude. Well done. And that is it. That's it. That is the 2,000 point on the nose beast herd for today. Alright, rolling up the spells for the Orcs and Goblins. So, starting off with Great Shaman Snaggletooth, he's rolling 4 spells on the Big War. Really, I like all the spells. Obviously, there's a couple that I definitely want, and this is really the only one I'm not a super big fan of. So let's see. Let's see what we get. Come on, I want to at least see a 5 and 6 here. Here we go. Hua! Ooh, okay, so I do get a 5, which is Wa. That's cool. And I get a 4, which is the Foot of Gork. And I've got Mork Save Us and 1 reroll. I need to see a 6 here. I want to see a 6. Come on. Give me a 6. I want Gork's Warpath. A 6! A 2! No, that's the one I didn't want, lame! Alright, so Snaggletooth is getting Mork Save Us, Gork will fix it, Foot of Gork, and Wah. Not bad, not the best. I miss out on Gork's Warpath. Alright, and then rolling on the little Wah, we'll start off with little Shaman Ziggity. He is getting, he's getting Here We Go and Gaze of Mork. And then for Zaggity, He is getting Fists of Gork and Brain Burster. Ooh, Brain Burster's a good one. I would have liked another Edbutt, but such is life. There it is. We've got these ones. These are out of here. And these ones. Okay, and that is it. Those are the spells for the Orcs and Goblins. Rolling up the spells for the Beastmen. Take us through it, Damon. What's happening here?
All right, let's roll up for the Shadow Shaman.
Very good.
Let's see what we get here.
4 and 5.
So I've got no choices. Shades of Death and Unseen Lurker. Not unhappy with that at all. Shades of Death I was hoping to get. Cast at the unit causes fear.
Lame. Fear is not good
nice.
for Orcs and Goblins.
We like that. Some more fear on the table.
Good.
And the Death Shaman will have
4 and 5 again.
For Drain Life, nice. And Wind of Death. I'm happy with all of those.
Happy with that?
Happy with that.
All right, and that is it. That is the spells for the Beastmen. And here we are all set up and deployed for this battle of the bestial. So we rolled up a scenario for today, and the scenario was meeting engagement. And meeting engagement basically follows all of the same rules of pitch battle, except it does some weird things with the deployment. And what it did was we each had to, on a piece of paper, mark out our deployment order, from 1 to however many drops we had. And then the first one had to be deployed, and every subsequent one had to be deployed closer to the sides of the table, the neutral table edges. And so because of that, we weren't really able to counter deploy at all. And so we just had to deploy one, and then the next one further out, and the next one further out, and so on and so forth. And the basic idea is that, these are two armies on the march that have just happened to meet each other. So, we were in a march line, and then we found each other. So there was no ability to change our battle line, and we are just going to fight. And this is what we've ended up with, which is, it's pretty wild. So it feeds into the narrative of the game, and it's a nice simple narrative today. Both of these forces, mine led by a great shaman, Damon's led by the Doom Bull, have actually out on their way to sack an Empire settlement. So we're out there to go kill pink skins. And as we've been on the march to get to this Empire settlement, we have encountered each other. So this battle is about who has the rights to get that man flesh, to sack the settlement, to eat the man flesh and do all of those gross beast things. And so because we were out on the march, we have met each other on, near the end of winter, obviously, on this, this tundra mat, on our way to go kill some humans. So yeah, this is how it's ended up. In terms of the table, I've been doing the classic, just scatter out to the terrain again, 5d6 and the scatter dice, and put it out. And this is what we got. We've got a couple of woods. We've got 3 hills, 1 scattered into my deployment zone, huzzah! And a couple scattered into Damon's. We have an impassable piece of terrain over here. We've got an impassable piece of terrain over there. All of the rock piles are going to be very difficult terrain. We've got 1, 2... There was a third somewhere. I think it's in your deployment zone. It's in my deployment zone, yeah. Just over here. And that is it. That's what we've got terrain-wise. Let's go through the deployment that was, because this was a weird one. We had no agency, basically. We sat there for ages. The biggest part of this game was us just writing up our little list of how we're going to drop our boys. And this is what we got. So I dropped like this. My first drop was my Night Goblins. My second drop was my Black Orcs, as you can see, slightly further out to the side. My next drop was my War Machines, and they all still dropped all at once, and I was able to just get them all onto my one little hill, Artillery Hill, haha. And then from there, I went, it was Night Goblins, Biggins, Orcs, and then the chariot out on the flank. So it's all just slowly pushed out from the centers, and this was my march line. This was my battle line. Take us through how your side went, please, Damon.
Yeah, so I went Minotaurs with great weapons first, followed by a beast herd.
Fantastic.
Then the two-handed weapon Minotaurs, then another beast herd. So they're sort of screening. I'm hoping to screen those a bit.
Yes, indeed.
Then we went dog unit on my left, dog unit on my right.
Yep.
Then the giant.
Very good.
So fortunately, you can sort of choose which side they're going to go on. So
Totally.
I've tried to line up the terror-causing giant with the low leadership orcs over there, hoping to cause some panic. Then, once again, flanking Chaos Spawn.
Chaos Spawns, yes, very good.
I wish they had sort of gone in the middle. We'd sort of talked about that, but with their slow movement.
Yeah.
Then Centaurs on the far left flank.
Very good.
And a chariot on the far right flank.
Very cool. We've got a chariot war ensuing over here. Chariot v chariot. That should be interesting. So yes, the scenario is not going to play any part in the battle now. Essentially, it's just a battle line game. It's a pitched battle, but it very much affected how we got to set this up. And it's a bit strange. It's maybe not how I would have done it if I was able to counter deploy, and I'm sure the same is for you,
That's right. Not being
sir.
able to counter deploy, it really did my head in not knowing where things were going to be.
Exactly. You had no choice. You had the choice of this is the first, that's the second, and they had to keep spreading out to the sides. So there it is, guys. Oh yeah, and character-wise, I've got Ziggity Shaman over here who has the bound spell. I've got the other level 2 Shaman in the Night Goblins here that has the Madcap Mushrooms. Got my Battle Standard Bearer in with the Black Orcs, and then I've got the Great Shaman Snaggletooth himself just chilling behind this line of sight blocking terrain, given a bubble of leadership 8 to all of these people over here. And that's it. And where are your characters, my friend?
Characters, Doombull in with the two-handed weapon Doombulls, just to bolster their attacks there. Mm-hmm. We've got the Death Shaman in with this beast herd.
Yep.
The Battle Standard Bearer in this beast herd with the Shadow Shaman.
Beauty. And there it is. This is deployment. This is the battlefield. And that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Damon?
I'm more than ready, my friend.
Very good, sir. So, as per usual, I did end up dropping first, so I do get the +1. Ha-ha!
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Indeed. All right, sir. Good luck. And Godspeed. Ha! Oh, I get a 6 overall, and sure enough, it will be turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. Wah! Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. Movement phase, but as always, there is something that needs to be done before anything else, and that is animosity. Here we go. All right, let's start over on the left flank. Night Goblins, they're all right. Night Goblins in front of the Black Orcs. Oh, they fail, but Black Orcs do quell animosity, thankfully. Oh, jeez. Drop dice never count. All right, here we go. Come on, do they quell it? They do. Huzzah, Black Orcs. Hooray. They scowl and they spit at the Night Goblins and make them, to stop the fight that was about to ensue. The Biggins, they're all right. And then the Orc Boys, hooah, they're all right. Everyone's playing nice. First turn, excellent. The Night Goblins were going to have a punch-up, but the Black Orcs managed to stop it with their sheer menace and presence. Sweet. So, there are no charges to declare, so this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. Alright, everything's just basically shuffled forward, Chariot has swung up, the Goblins have all done a full march forward just to get everybody up there, get those fanatics nice and close to what is going to come. Black Orcs have pushed up behind, Biggins have whooshed out to the side here, and the Orcs are just, looking into the wood, because stuff's going to be coming and they just need to deal with it. So that's it. That is the movement phase done, and we are going into the first magic phase of the game. Alright, so I am getting my 2 dice just for being in the old world, which is, soaked in magic, so 2 power dice for being here, 4 for my level 4 Snaggletooth, 2 for my level 2 Ziggity, and 2 for my level 2 Zaggity, giving me a pool of 10. Pool of 10. And what do you got, Damon?
I have a mighty pool of 4.
Very good, sir. Very good. Okay, well, all right.
You're not going to get anything off with those 4 dispel dice,
That's it, mate. Well, look, I will just start with my bound item from Zaggity over here, Ziggity, which is the Edbutt. So, sir, and I'm going to shoot that at that wizard.
Right.
So, do you want to dispel it?
Bound 3?
A bound 3, sir.
Okay. And it will do D...
It does just a single automatic strength 4 hit with no armor saves allowed.
I'm going to let it go.
Gonna let it go? Very good, sir. All right, so I'm winning you on a 4+. No, I failed to wound, damn it. Very good, sir.
So the 4 dispel dice are working already.
They're already already stifling me. All right, well, then I will cast from my shaman. I'm going to cast Mork Save Us. And this will give me D3 re-rolls for the phase. And I'm going to throw 2 dice at it.
Okay.
I do get it with a mighty 8, sir. A mighty 8. D3 re-rolls for the turn.
I'll leave it.
You leave it? Fantastic. I love my re-rolls. And he will be getting 2 re-rolls. So I'll just pop this next to him. He will have 2 re-rolls for the turn. Okay. What next? I will cast Gaze of Mork with 2 dice. Gaze of Mork from this little man into your dogs. Gaze of Mork at your dogs, sir. On 2d6, I get it on a 7.
It's Magic Missile.
Magic Missile, D6 Strength 4 hits.
Let's try.
Going to stop it.
7.
7, he does it. He does stop it with a 7. Nicely done, sir. The dice are working for you.
Dice are working.
All right, I will cast Brain Burster. Yes, Brain Burster from this one, which is 2d6 Strength 4 hits, Magic Missile. And this one is going to go... Do I just keep picking on them dogs? That's the question. No, I'll start thinning the herd. I'll go for this this herd on the right over here, sir. 2d6, and I need an 8. Ha! Oh, I only get a 5. I am going to eat his shaman fungus. So each one of my little level 2s has 1 shaman fungus. And if they eat it, they can just add an extra d6 after I have cast a spell. However, if I roll a 1, it's an immediate miscast. So, here we go. An extra d6. Excellent. Yes, giving me a 10. A 10, sir.
What have you got left?
I've still got 4 powered dice.
Right.
And I can still cast Foot of Gork.
Well, I might as well do. I'm not going to be able to stop 4 dice. So
Very good, sir.
Let's the little dice that may be.
No, we failed to stop it. All right, mate. So it's going to be 2d6 Strength 4 hits on that herd, sir. Ooh, for 10. Wow, okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, 10 Strength 4 hits. Now, these, how many Ungor are in there?
There are 10 Ungor.
All right, so these all go onto the Ungor first. So these are killing Ungor. You've got shields, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh, no shields.
No,
all right, so
they're modelled, but they don't have it. So they're toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So these are just killing Ungor on 3s. Looks like I missed 2, so 8 of them, sir, are dead. Wow.
Yep.
Well,
that's what they're there for, to soak up the...
And they did it.
Fire.
They did, mate. They you know, the burning eyes of the little shaman just raked through and just burst their brains. Just doom, 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 doom. 8 brains burst and
that'll
destroyed.
be a panicky for them.
That will be, sir. Very good. All right, that leaves me with 4 dice left, and I will cast them at the Foot of Gork. So the Foot of Gork needs a 9 on these 4 dice. Yeah. And I do get it, sir. I get it, no problem. So I can now pick any unit on the table, and it's going to do D6 Strength 6 hits to it. Who do I want to do D6 Strength 6 hits to? I'm going to do it to those dogs. Okay. I want to get those dogs not popping my fanatics first turn. So D6 Strength 6 hits on the dogs. Just the 1. I'm going to use one of my shaman rerolls to reroll that 1 into a 4. Excellent. Excellent. So 4 killing these dogs on 2s. Yes, I roll all 2 pluses, so 4 of those dogs do get crushed by a giant foot. A giant ethereal godlike foot goes smash, smash, and just crunches those dogs into the dust. And that ends my magic phase. That was pretty successful.
That's very good.
I can't be too sad about that. It's going to be... All right, so that's the end of the phase. So now we've got these panic checks, my friend.
Yep.
Let's roll them out.
Well, let's go with the dogs, because I'm pretty sure they're not in range of the general.
It's going to be close.
So it's going to be... Nah.
12 inches is what you're
way
looking for.
out, way out,
And it's
way
from the general, not the unit.
Yes, the general's here,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he's, you know, way out.
Indeed.
So that'll be on a 5, I think it is, for Chaos Hounds.
Ooh.
It is a 5, yeah.
Indeed.
5.
All right, leadership 5 for the hounds, sir. Yeah, they run.
well
They
and
run
truly
3d6. I think they're getting out of here. Oh, what'd you roll?
8.
An 8. They might still be here. They are just on the edge, a single one. I mean, but he's below 25% now, so he's running off the game.
He did the job.
Lovely. And now
So
for
now
the herd,
the
sir.
Beast Herd.
On leadership 9. Though.
Leadership 9.
They're all right. They're all right. They love it. They didn't care about those Ungor. Oof, oof. That was a big first magic phase. Love that. We got rid of one of the flanking forces of the dogs. We culled some Ungor. Very nice. Very nice. All right, well, I am going to think about some shooting phase things. All right, I've picked my targets. I've guessed my ranges. We've got the Goblin Doom Diver guessing 32 inches to that beast herd that I culled a bunch of the Ungor from. And we've got my Rock Lobber is trying to swoop over the top into the Minotaurs behind this beast herd. And it is also guessed 32 inches. Oh boy. All right, sir, let's start with the Doom Diver. Could you help me out on these measurements, please?
Absolutely.
All right, we're landing on the back of that one's base over there so far. But now I have to roll these. Okay, let's see what happens. Direct hit. We're scattering 4 inches currently, and we're scattering 4 inches that way. Tell me what I'm hitting. I'm hitting those dogs,
You're
aren't
going
I?
onto the dogs. You're onto this
Ooh,
dog.
I could re-roll the scatter dice, or I could take the hit on the dogs. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take the scatter. I'll hit the dogs, sir.
That's what I'd do.
Could you pass me that one back? All right, so we're doing D6 Strength 5 hits from this screaming goblin into those dogs. Ha! 2. I do have another re-roll. Is it time? Do I do it for this? Yeah, I do. I want these dogs out of here. 2 is not enough. Give me more. 3. 3 will have to do. So it is 3 hits, strength 5 to toughness 3 dogs. We're killing dogs on 2s. I don't roll anyone, so that is 3 dead dogs, sir. That will be a panic check for them, but they will be doing it on leadership 9. So,
thankfully.
Indeed, sir. So that's the Doom Diver done. We've culled the dogs. Very good. I'll take it. Let's do the Rock Lobber. Let's rock this lob. So, sir, 32 inches, please.
32.
Fabulous. Just on the back of the base. Again, I've guessed relatively effectively, but now what matters is these dice. Give me that direct hit. Do it! Oh, 8 inches back. I don't think that's hitting anything.
It's going...
Am I going to clip anything there? Probably not. No, we swing, we miss. No such luck with the Rock Lobber. All right. All right. Woo, indeed, sir. A big sigh of relief for the cows.
Yes, yes.
All right, well...
we've still got more.
Yeah, we got a couple of spear chuckers, mate. Couple of spear chuckers.
Yes, okay.
All right, well... This one is going to shoot into the rear unit of Minotaurs. He hits them on a 5. No. This one will also target that rear unit of Minotaurs, hitting them on a 5.
Yes,
a 6. A hit. Excellent. It starts at strength 6 for the front guys, so we are wounding a cow on a 2. Indeed, we do get a wound, sir. It does D3 damage, and these are 3 wound thick Minotaurs. So on a 5 or 6, I do kill one. On a 5 or 6, a 1. Lame. I do a single point of damage to one of those Minotaurs, sir.
2 left.
Indeed, but that is it. I've shot all of my things. I've moved all my boys. I had a very good magic phase. I can't be too sad about this. This was a pretty good Orc and Goblin turn 1. We culled 1 unit of dogs. Oh yes, we have that panic check for them, sir. On a leadership 9.
On a leadership 9.
Should be fine. No, they're running! Oh! 3d6 for the dogs, sir.
They're my fanatic poppers.
Indeed they are. Get them out of here. Oh wow, and again.
7.
7. Lovely. They're on? Off?
They are like right...
A mil from the edge?
They're like they're...
Hilarious. Look at you rolling low for your fling. All right, sir. And they are still at 25%?
They are.
So they can potentially rally. That's
okay.
something. All right, well, huzzah. My fanatics will at least, not get popped by lame little dogs. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet for me. But that is it. That is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Beastmen, turn 1. And we've got a bunch of start of turn stuff to do, much like my animosity step. We've got some stuff for the Beastmen. What are we doing, sir?
So let's start with the drunken roll for the Centaurs.
Fantastic.
On
How much?
On the 1, they're drunk.
Yep.
On a 6, they're frenzied.
All right. How much have they been drinking? They're drunk.
So they've got to make a stupidity check.
Lol.
On leadership 7.
Leadership 7, stupidity check for the Centaurs.
They pass.
They pass. They're not
So they're
stupid.
okay.
They're all right. Sweet. Then we've got some unruly rolls for your herds.
So once again, if I roll a 1, they just harry off towards the nearest enemy,
Yep.
which will be Night Goblin.
Indeed. All right. So the first one, sir. They're all right.
They're okay.
The next one.
Same for this one.
Are they unruly? No,
they're all okay.
They're all feeling very disciplined. Love that.
So now
now we've got the
rally from troops.
Yes,
so
and again
let's
on a
see if
9.
we can rally
Can you do it?
Can we rally these dogs?
They
we
can. Lovely.
Huzzah.
They'll turn on the spot. Dogs are back in town.
Hello.
Cool. And now we've got some compulsory stuff.
Compulsory. So the dog's just going to run off this, even if I roll 111, they're gone.
That dog is out of here.
So I'm going to roll.
All right, so the spawn is coming at the Night Goblins. It moves how far? 2d6?
2d6.
2d6, random movement in the compulsory step.
That's going 6
inches. Probably not close enough to pop my fanatics.
And so he'll end up...
Like that. There he is. He's shambled forward. And the Great Cow.
And similarly, this one, he's going to head off through the gap.
Through the gap towards the fanatics, straight at him.
Them.
Lovely. 8.
8.
Nice. A solid 8 for the Great Cow. Beauty. All right, that's all the compulsory and weird shenanigans that we have to do at the start of the movement phase. So we're going into remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and it's fanatic time. Oh yeah, it's happening. So this beast herd has popped within the 8-inch aura of the fanatics, which means they now pop out automatically. So this is the unit led by Zaggity, who has crammed them full, stuffed their mouths full with madcap mushrooms, and the unit has now grabbed them and is preparing to just propel them out of the unit, throw them out and hope for the best. So let's see. So we're going to start with this little guy, and this little guy he'll go straight towards the middle. He'll go straight for that one there. And so you need to roll an 8 to get there. So 2d6, where does he go? Oh yes, he's done it. The first one is contacted. He's actually going to be going 10 inches. Could you measure me out where that leaves him? Just straight towards that guy.
He's going to just pop out there.
So he just needs to be an inch away from you. So just there, I suppose.
Yeah, that looks reasonable.
That looks about right. So he has hit the front line and popped out the back. Oh boy. So he is now going to do, because he's full of madcap mushrooms, instead of doing d6 strength 5 hits, he does 2d6 strength 5 hits. Here he goes. He's doing 7 strength 5 hits. So 2 of them get allocated to the Ungors on toughness 3. So killing these Ungors on 2s. So the Ungors don't die, but then the other ones still do get allocated across, because they don't keep getting allocated to them until they're dead, right?
No, it then goes
to the rest of the Gors.
Yeah.
So these Gors are getting killed on 3s. Ooh. 3 of them, sir. 3 Gors do get smashed. All right, well, let's go the next one. This one will go for that one. Mm-hmm. All right, again, we need an 8 to get to them. Oh my God, we go 12. Oh boy. So straight towards him.
He is
like on the hill,
just
at the base of the hill. Fantastic. In he flies. Oh boy, the madcap mushrooms are coming off. All right, and we are getting 2d6. 2d6 madcap mushroom spinning ball attacks. Yeah, 10. Oh boy. Okay, we got 10 of them. So hang on, some of these are now going to getting allocated to...
Same with the Gors, 2 at the Ungors first.
So we'll do 2 Ungors. Okay, this time the 2 Ungors do get crushed.
So the way it goes, it'd go, however many there are, you'd go ungores, then gores, and then back to the ungores. So they're all allocated, so these may have 2 hits each.
Oh, okay. So how many gores are there?
There's 7.
2, 4, 6, 7. So there
so
would have
one
been
more would
one
go
more
on
allocated to the ungors. So the ungors are killed.
They are dead.
All right, and then all of these are on the gores on 3s. Ooh, I have rolled 3 under.
Now, is there a
4.
lookout for the champion?
Yes, there would be, but I haven't even killed enough to get to the champion.
Right.
So
Fair
4
enough.
of them are dead.
2, 3, 4.
Ugh.
Just the command left.
Just the command left. Okay, wow. Well, I've got 1 fanatic left. Do I bother at this point? Do I keep throwing them into that little unit, or do I send it out wide towards a giant? Yeah, well, I'm going to send 1 from the corner straight towards the giant, just to throw it out in that direction. Maybe towards, yeah, I don't know, right there.
Okay.
Ah, a 10. Oh. Does it make it? Oh my god. No, it's a bit short.
Just short.
So I was going out towards this corner.
This corner?
Yeah. Boom. All right. So
Yep.
a fanatic blocking the pass. Huzzah. All right. Wow. That was very effective. Yay, Madcap Mushrooms. I mean, Madcap Mushrooms are a 30-point item. Those 3 fanatics are 75 points. So that was 105 points worth of stuff that just went off.
Oh, absolutely.
It went very well.
Yep.
All right. So yes, that will be a panic check for that unit, but at the end of the movement phase. Wow. Okay, cool. So this will, begin the rest of the movement phase. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, there wasn't a whole lot more to do, but take us through it, Damon. What'd you do, mate?
So I just trundled the chariot here on the flank just a little bit forward.
Just a little bit, same kg.
And the herd and minotaur unit just pushed forward a bit. I'm so wary of these fanatics. But,
Indeed. We just saw their potential.
We'll see what
it was
happened
nasty.
there. The general's unit of minotaurs, they just moved up behind the decimated herd.
Indeed.
That was essentially it. The Senegors coming around on the flank here, moving through the forest, which unaffects them, getting ready for a charge through the forest onto the orcs.
Onto the orc boys, indeed, sir.
And the giant's just pushing up forward. I'm hoping to get him in amongst it and his bubble of terror to hopefully start doing some stuff for me.
Totally.
See how it goes.
Totally. All right. Well, that is movement phase done. Yes, we have a panic check for the decimated herd.
So that's going to be on a 9.
Indeed, sir. They're all right.
They're okay.
They didn't
It's
mind.
the command group, so that's all that's left.
Love that. All right, well, that means we are rocking and rolling into the magic phase, sir. Build your power pool for me, please.
My mighty power pool will be 6 dice, 2 base, and then 2 for each of my level 2s.
Fantastic. All right, sir. Do you have an idea as to what you would like to start with?
I know exactly what I'm doing. How many dispel dice would you have up your
yes, so
the same?
I get 2. I get 2 for my level 4, and then 1 each for my level 2. So 6. It's 6 to 6.
6 to 6. Here we go. So I'm going to first up casting Unseen Lurker from my Shadow Wizard.
Yep.
Onto my Spawn.
Ooh, this is the extra move. Is that correct?
This is an 8-inch move.
Very good. That'll pop some fanatics. All right, sir. Good luck and Godspeed.
It goes off on a 14.
On a 14? Look at you with your high dice immediately. Now, which is the one with the Staff of Dark Earth?
It is
that one, right?
Yeah, he's got the Staff of Dark Earth.
All right, sweet. So this will be really your only chance to get a move off. What's the range on that? What's the range of the Staff of Dark Earth?
Units within 12.
Within 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's only herds, dogs, and bestigors. So I can really only cast it on that herd.
Well, look, I really don't want you popping my fanatics right now, so I am going to allocate 4 dice against this, sir. 4 dice. Yeah! And I do stop it on a 10, 19.
You do.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
Okay, sir. What else are you going to do?
So the next spell, my death, he is going to cast Drain Life.
Ooh.
This goes off on a 10 plus as well. If successful, every enemy unit within 12 inches of him takes D6 Strength 3 hits with no armor saves.
Very nice. Yep, that'll potentially just wipe out those fanatics.
That's what I'm hoping.
All right, mate.
Let's see.
Roll it up.
Not on a 6.
Not on a 6?
No, it needs a 10.
No, mate. Okay, ouch, that stinks.
It does.
All right, sir. Ow.
The fickle winds of magic.
Indeed, they are. Always.
They giveth and they taketh
They
away.
do, sir, and at the moment they seem to just be take-a-thing.
They are. They are indeed.
All right, sir. Well, look, that is it. That was a brutal showing of fanatics and madcap mushrooms combined. Ouch, they got in there, they did the work, but that is it. That is the end of Beastmen turn 1. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. So, we start with the always exciting animosity tests. This is an important one. For these night goblins, they get it. They're all right. They're staying together. These night goblins are all right. The orc biggins are all right. And then the boys. The boys are okay. Everyone's still playing nice. Wow. Disciplined greenskins. Unusual in the extreme. Do I have any charges to declare? I don't think I do. I question whether my chariot is within 14 inches of that spawn.
Yep.
It's very close. I know I'm not within 14 inches of your chariot. I don't like playing the standoff game. It's a bit boring.
We've got a Mexican. We've got a chariot standoff.
Indeed, we do, and
standoff.
I don't want to do it. So. Look, just on the off chance, I'm going to declare a challenge. I challenge you.
Okay.
I'm going to charge my chariot at that spawn.
Okay.
I'm declaring the charge. Now, that
Fear
spawn
check.
causes fear,
It
yes.
does.
Lovely. Fear check. I pass it.
Oh,
Huzzah!
what?
I pass it on a 4.
Oh, no.
On a 4, sir. Huzzah! Yeah, well, look, that's that. So, we go on to the remaining move step. Oh no, we have compulsories!
We've got some fanatics
We've got
to whirl around, my friend.
compulsories!
It's going to be
Here we
pretty
go.
awful.
Let's see some stuff. Now, I didn't say this at the start, but all of these little trees, these are all just set dressing. All of the little trees around, they're just here for looks. So, this whole thing is just a hill. So everything here is open ground. The only thing that could kill one of these fanatics is that rock pile over there. The wood over here, I've definitely put this guy danger close to the wood. So you know what? Let's start with him. And I'm hoping he's just going to go straight into that giant. 2d6 in a random direction. Hua! I think that's that way. Is that the arrow? Yeah. Yep, it is. He's going 6 inches, boom, straight into the wood. He goes flying off and crunch into the wood, killing himself, splatting himself completely. Yeah, no, it definitely is. Definitely is. We got it. That fanatic does not make it. Let's continue with the other ones. Let's go to this one. I'm hoping straight into the general's unit. Yeah! Oh no! A single inch backwards! Lol. So I don't think he's hitting anything. You can move that one for me, mate. Fantastic. He's just going up to there. Wow. Ridiculous. Wait, a single inch? I rolled 2d6. What was the other one? Uh-oh. Did you see the other dice?
I didn't.
I'm going to have to check the clips.
Well, it's going to have to go through that.
I would assume so.
Surely.
But it depends on how far. I'm going to check the clips. Lame. All right, we checked the clips. The other dice was a 3, so we went 4 inches in total, which goes straight through that guy, thus the unit, and we are ending up right here. That was ridiculous. Why did I think a single dice? I just don't think I could see it on the camera. But anyway, so the effect of the madcap mushrooms has worn off. So now we are back down to our regular D6 strength 5 hits. And because the unit is so small now, the unit champion and the shaman won't be able to get lookout sirs from this. So we need to see a small roll here for Damon. We're looking for a small roll just so that things aren't just ridiculous. So, 2. There we go.
There we go.
There we go,
Thank
mate.
you.
So 2 of them,
Appreciate
no problem, mate. I got you. 2 of them are getting killed on 3. So 2 of them do get killed, sir. Now the standard bearer stays, doesn't it? Isn't that the last? So I think the champion dies. I think the standard's the last thing to go. Let's check. Let's check that. All right, we have scoured all of the tomes of knowledge at our disposal and the internet,
Yes.
and we can find nothing on the order of the removing a command group from shooting. So I know it's a thing in later editions, but as far as 6th edition, I can't find anything as to who goes first, whether it's the unit champion or the standard bearer at this point. So, because there's nothing to be found, I can only assume that it is in the hands of the active player. So, that being you, sir. Sorry, the owner of the unit. So, you can choose, sir. Do you want to keep the standard?
Look, I'm going to take the standard bearer.
Very good.
Anybody out there who knows, please put it in the comments. Let us know, because we couldn't find it.
Yeah, man.
We had a search, and really, we probably could find the answer, but just to keep the game rolling, we're making a decision.
Yeah, we already spent enough time having a look at this. So, but if you find it, give us a page number, give us a website, a link, anything, because this was an interesting one. I was so sure. We were both so sure that there was a rule for which one gets removed. Nothing. Couldn't find a single thing. So let us know. Yep. All right, but that is it. That is that fanatic resolved. So I do have one left.
So maybe it's a moot point anyway. We'll see.
After all this, let's have a look where this last one goes. Yeah. It looks like it's hitting the units.
Pretty much say it's going to hit him.
Yeah, but it's going 11 inches back this way. Do you think it's hitting this guy?
It's hard to tell from my angle. Could be just over that base.
She's just sliding past.
Roll the wounds on the champion that we spent so much time seeing whether he would survive.
So it does. It's getting spread across the unit still.
Oh, in fact, yes, because the shaman's there as well.
Indeed.
Oh dear, this is even worse.
D6.
Fantastic.
Only 3.
Okay.
Only 3, sir.
Shaman's going to survive.
Yes, indeed. So 1 hit is getting allocated. 2 are getting allocated to the champ, and 1 on the shaman. So the champ is getting hit. Getting killed on 3s. The champ is killed, sir.
Champion's dead.
And a single wound on the shaman does wound him, sir.
Wounds him as well.
Indeed. Oof. And we'll just we'll measure up where that last fanatic ended up. Ending up right there. Wow, the fanatics are doing their job. There they go. So that last little man, this guy is removed. So because the unit was now destroyed from shooting, do things... it was only a unit strength 2, so nothing's getting panicked from that. So no panic checks needed, except for the shaman. The shaman needs one. Oh boy, but at leadership 9, he should be fine. So that is the compulsories. Woof. All right, fanatics, yay, oh boy. So we will be back after the rest of the remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. Alrighty, so over here the Orc boys did an ever so slight shuffle this way just to try and keep them in a couple of ranges of, the general and battle standard bearer preparing to cop that charge. Sweet. The biggins zipped up into this gap here, putting pressure on the flank. The Night Goblins shuffled up. The Black Orcs shuffled in. These Night Goblins have pushed forward to within 8 inches of that unit of the beast herd. And my charge on the flank failed. So he's just trundled his way over here, feeling a bit sheepish, and that is him. But it's round 2 fanatic time, people. Here we go. Here we go. So we'll send the first one straight towards that guy there. Yep, that guy. We need an 8 to hit him. Ha! Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry, David. All right, let's measure that up.
Do I have to?
We must. I'm sorry. 12 inches. Do I contact the Minotaurs? I do.
You do.
Oh my god, I go through
you're
both
right on
units.
Top of him, so you're
wow,
at the back.
so just pop him an inch from the back there, mate. Oh my god, I go through both units. Yeesh. Okay, all right, so hitting the herd at the front, it's doing D6 strength 5 hits, just 2.
Okay.
And it's just killing 2 Ungor on 2s. Only 1. 1 Ungor gets splattered. Bam. And then it's doing D6 strength 5 hits to the Minotaurs. This is the big one. Ha! Doing 3. Very good. And these are killing Minotaurs or wounding Minotaurs on 3s. Or 2 wounds, sir. And Minotaur is down to a single wound remaining. There we go. It could have been worse. Could have been much worse.
Could have been.
All
Absolutely.
right. Let's do another one. And let's just go off center, so I'm not hitting that exact same spot, but same thing. I'm going towards this guy and through the battle standard bearer. Not that matters. So again, needing an 8. I get an 8. Wow.
So that's...
I think that's going to pop me. It's going to pop straight out the back. So because it has to.
Does that then go through them as well?
If it goes through each one, it does. So again, going through both units and popping out the back because they are so close to each other. Uh-oh. All right, D6 strength 5 hits on the herd unit. Whoa, for 6. Oh boy. There's still enough Ungor just to soak all of this up. So these are Ungors on 2s. Oh, so 5 Ungor do go down, sir. All right, 5 Ungor culled from the herd. Oh boy. And then D6 on the Minotaurs again. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, God. Fanatics are paying out. On 3s. Ah, they all wound. God. So that finishes one, kills another, and puts a wound on another one, mate. Oh my God. 2 go down, and 1 has taken a single wound. Oh, this is a bit brutal. Okay, guys. Fanatics.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. Look, this one I'll basically just send straight towards that last one. So if I kill him, I kill him. If I get there, huzzah. But I'm going to go into the herd, into the Minotaurs, and then kill that Fanatic if I get an 8. And I do. All right, so these 2 Fanatics are dead because it's going exactly straight into that next one. So these ones get removed. Boom, boom. But I hit both units again. Holy God, how have I rolled above an 8 every time? This is disgusting. All right, D6.
I won't disagree.
Yep, that's fair, mate. Oh. D6 on the front unit. How many Ungor are left in there now?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Yes, 4.
4 Ungor are getting killed on 2s. They all do get killed, sir. Oh boy. And then 2 of the actual meaty gores are getting killed on 3s. Only 1 of them. A single gore. Very good, sir. And then onto the Minotaurs. D6. Ah, Jesus. For 6. Bloody hell. On 3s. The one of them was on 2 wounds remaining, correct?
1 wound remaining.
Ah, okay. That finishes the unit then, my friend. Wow. Jesus. Fanatics. Oh my God. That was disgusting. That was
so that's gonna
truly
be
disgusting. I think it's just a panic check for them.
Panic on them, but a unit destroyed.
So it's within 6 from shooting, and they had to be a larger unit strength, I think. So I don't think I think it's just the panic check for them. Wow, that was fanatic devastation. Wow, people. And honestly, that feels bad on my side. That was rough. That was so rough. Yay, Fanatics.
Come to my side,
I can only imagine. Mate, I'm so sorry.
No, look, that's
I'm so sorry. I mean, maybe these ones will just come careening back into my lines and there'll be some just desserts. We'll see, but God, that was filthy. Okay, wow. Well, look, that is the end of the movement phase, sir. So let's do these panic checks. We've got 1 for this unit on a 9. Oh,
yeah,
they panic.
That's great.
Oh my God, they panic.
Good. That's good.
So they're going to run 2d6 away from what panicked them. So, look, it would be from what we're going
to say the unit.
I would say the unit, yes. 10 inches back. So you don't go through the Fanatic, thankfully. But yes, they run 10 inches away. Holy God. Wow. Oh my God, it's been a rough one for the Beastmen, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, oddly enough, that's also happening.
Yeah, yes, he does. He flees. So at this point, surely he would come back into coherency with the unit.
If we want to, yeah, sure.
I would assume so, yeah. The unit, runs away in a coherent blob. Oh boy. And then...
The beasts are melting like snow on a hot summer's day.
Indeed, sir, on the snowy fields, like the snowy fields that we are on. All right, sir, and we've got 1 more panic check.
And we've got a panic check here.
For that lowly shaman left. Come on, mate. Hold your nerve. He's all right. Yes. He doesn't mind. No, wow. That was a gnarly movement phase. I can't believe those fanatics panicked that unit and killed the Minotaurs. Jesus. Wow, okay. All right, well, it's magic phase time. So I've still got my 10 dice, and so you're just gonna have 3?
I've got a mighty 3 dice.
Mate.
I'm feeling even more confident now I've got 3 dice.
That's fair. Which one's got the Dispel Scroll?
That's a good question. I think it was actually the one that's panicked.
Lame. No. Oh, but
Yes, it is, because the Death Wizard,
Yeah.
he had the Staff of Darkoth, therefore the other one had the Dispel Scroll.
Oh no.
He's the one with the
so
Dispel
we don't
Scroll.
get to use the Dispel Scroll this turn either. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, well look, I'm gonna start with my bound item to just try and snipe him, sir. Do you want to attempt it? It's on you can stop it on a 3+.
Why not?
Go on, stop it on a 3+. Ow. It failed, that's a 1. So, on a 4+, I just kill that wizard. I do. Oh my god. I mentally headbutt him into the ground. Blech. With the bound item, holy god. Okay,
I guess
sir.
I've got no Dispel dice. Cause
No, you would still have your native 2. Your native 2 would be there.
I've still got,
You know,
okay,
because
alright.
everyone always gets 2 Dispel dice, regardless of wizards.
Even if you've got no wizards?
Even if you've got no wizards, it's just like your native
Okay, cool.
resistance,
Alright,
your resistance to magic
Yes,
for being
okay.
in the old world.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what to do now because, oh boy. Well, look, I'm going to start by casting Mork Save Us. I'm going to cast Mork Save Us to get my D3 rerolls, and I'm going to cast that on 3 dice, and I do get it on a 14.
Sorry, what was... Well, I can't dispel it,
No,
so not with 2 dice. So
All right, so I get D3 rerolls for 3 this round. Everything's coming up green. Oh my god, this is brutal. All right. We can. This game could still be interesting. Things could change. All right, let's do. Let's do something. All right, I'm gonna cast. Who was the one that ate his fungus last time? Was it him? Damn it! I should have marked this. What was the spell that got cast that I was eating the fungus on? I think it was him.
I have a feeling it's him too.
I think it was him.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That was my thought.
I am going to cast. I'm going to throw 2 dice from him at Brain Burster onto your Minotaur unit, sir. This one's doing the 2d6, strength 4 hits, needing an 8. Ooh, I get a 5, 6 at the moment. I will use one of my rerolls to reroll that 1. Yeah. Into a 4, so that is it on a 9, sir. Do I add my Shaman dice to that now as well? I don't think there's any need to. I'm just going to keep that, sir. So on a 9, 2d6 strength 4 hits onto your Minotaurs.
What spells have you got left?
I still have Wah, Foot of Gork. So I could get, a cheeky charge off. I could stomp on something, and I have 4 dice left. He's going for it. What'd you get?
6.
A 6. No, it doesn't stop it, mate. All right. So 2d6 strength 4 hits onto the Minotaurs. That's a scatter dice. For 6 of them, wounding on 4s. Getting 3 wounds onto those Minotaurs, sir. Do they have any armor?
No.
No, okay. So we kill
Sorry,
one.
how many wounds was that?
3. So that one Minotaur is down to 1 wound remaining. Because that guy...
Oh, he had 1. No, you're right. He had...
No, I only put a single wound on him. You're right. So this guy's still got 2 wounds left. Because 2 wounds to finish him off, and then 1 wound on him. Cool. Yep, we're doing it. All right, so... Do I wah at this point?
I've got nothing to stop you.
No, I'm just going to go 4 dice, Foot of Gork. Foot of Gork, and I'm going to Foot of Gork onto the Minotaurs. Here we go, 4 dice, yeah! And I do get it. I get it off on a, 10, 14. So it's doing D6, strength 6 hits onto the Minotaur unit for 5. Ooh, boy. 5 hits, wounding on 2s. They all wound, so 5 wounds onto the Minotaurs. Ugh. Jiminy Crickets. This is ridiculous. Well, look, that's my magic phase done, so that will be a panic check for them. Let's roll it out. Leadership 9. They're okay. They're all right. Just... Ooh. All right, that's magic phase done. God, what a brutal Orc and Goblin turn 2. This has been just oppressive, ladies and gentlemen. Just oppressive. We'll be back with the shooting phase. All right, I've picked my targets. I've guessed my ranges. We are still, both of these war machines are picking on the general's unit. We want to just see if we can put a nail in that coffin, make them say bye-bye. Let's start with the Doom Diver. Doom Diver is going 28 inches directly to the center of the unit, sir. Whoa, I've missed them a wee bit. I'm just behind them currently. That's not the best. So I'm not covering a base at all?
No.
Very good. All right, at the moment, I'm just touching the movement tray, so I'm not on them. I need to scatter somewhere, like, I basically need a 2-inch scatter back onto them. Yeah. Maybe not. Yep. I've scattered right onto the unit. Just onto there with the Doom Diver. Doom Diver does D6 Strength 5 hits for 2. Only 2. I will use one of my Shaman rerolls on that because I've got them. Spend them if you've got them. I get one more out of it. Huzzah! So it goes between them both. So it'll go on the Minotaur, 2 on the Minotaur, and 1 on your general, sir. Because there's not enough room to hide in. So 2 on the Minotaur at Strength 5 to Toughness 4 is wounding on 3s. I do wound him twice. Does he have any wounds on him?
No.
Okay. Well, he has a single wound remaining. And then your general is Toughness 5. Is that right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he is. Wounding him on a 4.
He's at least Toughness 5.
I don't wound you, General. A roll of 1 definitely won't do it. Lovely. Okay, sweet. Well, a couple of wounds on that Minotaur, and now the Rock Lobber, sir. And the Rock Lobber is trying to go directly onto the General. And it is going overshooting, obviously, because it went 29. I'm like maybe an inch behind them.
Yep.
Thereabouts. So, let's see where it goes. 4 inches away. I don't think I'm hitting anything.
No.
Nah.
Nope.
No, and the Rock Lobber sails off into the distance. So we did a couple of wounds on that remaining Minotaur, but that is it with these 2 war machines. I've got a couple of these bad boys. So this one is... do I try and finish that last Minotaur? Is there a point? I don't know. Well, look, this one is going to shoot at your giant, sir. Could you just measure to see what my distance is here?
22?
Yeah, it just needed to be no more than 24. So we are in half range. So we are hitting you on a 4. We do hit you, sir. We're strength 6 to your toughness 5. So we're wounding you on a 3. Ooh, I will use my final Shaman reroll on this one. Because Mork is here to help. We do wound him, sir. He doesn't have armor save, I'm assuming?
No.
No, so we are going D3 wounds on him. For 3. How many wounds does he have? More than 3. I think he's got 6 or 5.
5, I'll check that. 6.
Beauty. All right, so he does have 3 wounds remaining. Here you go, give him a nice sexy little red dice. Okay, I've got 1 left. Do I try and do that again?
Of course you do.
This guy will probably be over 24 inches though, which means he'd be hitting on 5 on that angle. Because that one was only in by a couple of inches.
That was 22 from that one.
So that one would be out. Now I'm gonna put this one into the Minotaur. So can we just check the range on this one as well?
You're over 24.
I'm over 24.
Yeah.
Bugger. All right. Well, we are hitting the Minotaurs on a 5. No, we miss. All right, that is it. What a ridiculously abhorrent turn 2 for the Orcs and Goblins. Oh boy. Would you like to continue, sir?
I've got to kill something, mate.
Good man. Good man.
I've got to get at least 1 or 2 units into combat.
That's very fair.
I've got to try and save a small bit of face.
That's it. We've got a bit of interesting stuff going on. So look, let's see what the Beastmen can get done. But that is the end of Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Beastmen turn 2. Let's see what they can get done with the wreckage that is left after Orc and Goblin turn 2.
Are you sure it's turn 2?
This is it, mate.
Are you sure it's not like turn 4 or 5?
I know. Jesus criminy.
Okay, let's try and get some payback.
All right, mate. So we've got some start of turn things to do.
Start of turn. So let's roll our drunken roll.
Indeed,
here.
sir.
No effect.
Not drunk.
We've got a
rally
here on a 9.
Indeed.
To the general.
They're okay. They rally.
Okay.
Lovely. They'll turn around, but it doesn't matter.
Then
we've got some charges to declare.
Charges to declare will be giant into the
The biggins. Very good, sir.
And the chariot into your chariot.
Very good, sir.
Oh, and the centaurs into
the boys.
Into the boys.
All right. Well, all right. So the boys will hold.
There's a terror check.
There's a terror check for the biggins. They are leadership 8 being given from the general back here. They pass on a double 1. They are very much not scared. And then, do I want to take that charge or do I elect to flee? Nah, bugger it. I'll take the charge, mate.
Okay.
They'll hold. I'll hold. I'll cop it sweet. All right. So now what? Now it's compulsory?
Compulsories.
All right, sir. So do some compulsories.
Rolling. I'm just going straight into these guys.
Fantastic.
Heading at them.
Yep. What'd you get?
6 inches.
6 inches? It looks like you're not going to make it, mate.
Not going to...
No, you are just shy. Stop. Right there. Bugger. The spawn didn't make it. The great cow.
The next one heading...
Straight towards the fanatics.
Straight towards...
I mean, not the fanatics. Night goblins. 6 inches. Again.
6.
Not going to make it. But they'll trundle their way up. Landing right there. No love.
And then the charge for the chariot, that's...
14 inches is in, indeed. So slams into the front. Bam. Chariot on chariot warfare. Love that. And I'm getting the worst end of it. Cool. Well, so that would bring us to remaining moves. So
charges.
Oh yeah, that happens in the remaining moves.
Remaining moves.
So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Damon, take us through it, mate. There wasn't much.
So the centaurs charged in.
Boom.
Unfortunately, compulsory move for the chaos spawn didn't get him into combat. Unfortunately,
no.
I was hoping a bit of terror might scare off them, but they didn't. So no. Went into combat there.
But he's made contact.
I've just pushed forward with the minotaurs.
Indeed.
And the hounds who had rallied, they've just run up.
And that's it.
And the spawn also just trundled a bit forward, as you saw. So
indeed. So it's magic phase time.
Magic phase. I've got 2 base and 2 for my recovered wizard.
Indeed.
And he's going to cast Unseen Lurker on my Minotaur unit.
Fantastic. This is the one that gives them that charge.
It gives him an 8-inch move.
Fantastic. All right, sir.
So on 3 dice, that's all I can roll.
Hoping for an irresistible force.
We're hoping for irresistible. Here we go.
Here we go. It's not irresistible, but it's a reasonable roll.
It goes off on an 11.
On an 11. Well, I will throw 5 dice at it. Get out of here. I rolled a double 1. It goes off, mate. The double 1 screwed me. All right, that's it. Make your thing. You get your move.
Come on. Yeah, you're joking.
No.
I don't believe you.
It's exactly what happens, mate.
Do I get to do a thing?
You do. You get to do a thing. Beastmen doing things. Hell yeah. Whack them in there. Beautiful. So, do I have to is this count as a charge? Do I have to make a fear check? Look, I'm just going to make it and we'll see. I passed it, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, moot point.
Yep. Cool, all right. Hey, look at this. Things happened. Look at that.
We've got some things happening.
Hey, there's something. All right, so this is it. We've got the first combat phase.
This is where we turn it around, Stoss.
Hey, mate.
You know.
Orcs and Goblins are not known for their good combat phases,
this is where we turn it all around.
Yeah, bro, you've gotten a bunch of charges.
3 combats going.
Yeah, where would you like to start?
Let's start with the centaurs.
Centaurs, all right, sir. So yeah, let's get in tight. Look at it, the big charge. The centaurs have come crashing through the forest, smashing out the edge of it, careening straight into the orc boys. All right, sir. Tell me how they fight. What's going on?
So they get a trample attack. So they each get a trample attack.
Cool. So that'll be 5 trample attacks.
So that'll be 5 trample attack. Weapon skill 4, I believe. Yep, weapon skill 4.
Fantastic. So you're hitting on 3s, sir.
Hitting on 3s.
Very good. Getting the whole gamut. Very nice.
And that's strength 4.
Fantastic. We are toughness 4, so you are wounding on 4s, killing on 4s. Getting a whole two.
Two.
All right, 2 of them go down to start off with. That's not bad for free trample attacks because you've still got all of your normal attacks.
And now we've got the normal attacks, so there'll be 6. 6 attacks.
6 attacks because you've got a champion in there.
6 spear attacks.
Yep, fantastic.
So cavalry spears.
Hitting on 3s. Oh yes, missing 2 of the bunch. And then wounding on 4s.
And no, they're cavalry, so they've got plus...
Are they strength 4 base?
They're strength 4 base.
Oh yes, so +1 for the cavalry
And then
spears
they
on a
get plus
charge.
1.
So
Yeah.
killing on 3s, sir. Very good, you get them all. Very nice. So that was 4. Fantastic. You are winning this combat, no doubt, no problem. Okay, so and now you get your normal attacks, or is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, sweet. All right, well I get...
So there's spears and tramples.
Yes,
so, yeah.
okay, I get it. So I've just got my champion left because you didn't allocate any attacks into him. So he will attack you back and he'll just throw it into the unit. He's got 3 attacks. He is hitting on 4s. He gets 1 hit. He's strength 4 to your toughness 4. So we are wounding on 4s. I get no wounds, sir. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they're breaking automatically because you killed... 2, 4, 6 of them. 6. So you got 6 plus a rank.
Plus a banner.
And
I've got...
a unit strength of 20. So you're also outnumbering. Yep. I had 3 ranks and a banner. Yep. So I am losing by 2, 4, 5. I am leadership 9. So that puts me onto a leadership 4. Rerollable for the battle standard bearer. Leadership 4. Can they hold? This feels a little familiar to the last game if anyone saw that, but can it happen again? It's unlikely. These are orcs. They're not dwarves. Leadership 4? Ooh, that is a 7 to begin with, but we can re-roll for the battle standard bearer. Are they inspired by the personal standard of Snaggletooth on a 4? No, they get a 10 for the second one. They are breaking, sir, as expected. So we are running at 2d6. Do you want to chase?
I think we will.
You will? Very good. I'm running at 2d6. I'm going 10, and you are coming 3d6. You got 11. Very good. You run them down, sir. So 6 inches. It will be a panic check for them at the end of the fight, regardless, but these are run down, taken from the field. Very nice. There you go. You've made it into combat and you've made a big deal. So 11 inches forward. Boom. That is where they land. They cut down the orc boys. They hit them. They smash into them. We do no damage. You trample them down as they run through. This little spot here is just littered with trampled and chundered orcs. Very cool. A bit of sweet moment for the beasts. I mean, look, man, you just destroyed an entire unit. There's still a lot of potential here.
Oh, there's potential.
There's still potential.
That's why we're going to keep on trucking.
All right, where do you want to go next?
Well, let's go with the giant. Let's just work our way across.
All right, mate. So we are rolling a single d6 on the giant table.
And seeing on the little things.
Indeed, we are little things. Orcs to a giant. All right, what's happening? A 3?
We are going to pick up and.
So you're either going to eat me or throw me or something.
And we are going to pick up and...
4.
Squash.
So you just kill one guy?
I just kill one guy.
All right, one guy is picked up. You know, the giant bends down, picks up a single orc and just smushes him in his hands. He squeals, hoots and squeals as he's popped by the giant. All right, so I would only ever get 4 in base contact. Yep. So that means I have 3 striking you back.
It's a bit underwhelming. Indeed.
So 3 of them, so 2 regular guys and the champ. The champ has to be done separate. Oh no, wait, these are big uns. They're all the same. So here we go. We get...
Weapon skill 3.
Weapon skill 3. I am weapon skill 4, sir. So 4 attacks in total for the 3 guys, plus 1 for a champion. So we are hitting you on 3s. Very good. We get 3 hits. We are strength 4 to your toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
So we're wounding you on 5s. 2 wounds. Wow. He is down to 1 wound remaining. All right, sir. Let's do some combat resolution. Uh-oh.
You're going to win.
It seems
but
like
I'm
it.
Stubborn.
Okay, sweet. So Well, yeah, because I have a bunch of ranks and I did more wounds. So yes, I win, but you're
I only
stubborn.
did 1 wound. You outnumber 3 ranks.
Indeed. So
2 wounds.
what's his leadership?
Stubborn 10.
Fantastic. Stubborn 10, sir. He's all right. He sticks around. He doesn't mind. All right, the jump. It's classic giant. Charged in, picked up a single dude, popped him, and then copped a couple of wounds in return. Oof. Okay, sir. Over here. Would you like to declare a challenge?
Do I want to declare a challenge?
That is the question. I have a goblin champion in here.
There is no way
my goblin champion
Minotaur is challenging. He doesn't even see there is any challenge to declare.
Well, mate, my goblin champion is emboldened. He wants to show himself as the biggest and baddest of goblins, and he's sticking out his little goblin finger and be like, Come, filthy moor. And he's declaring a challenge against you.
All right.
Do you accept?
Well.
Very good.
I've got no back rank to run to.
Indeed,
so I don't think I can.
No, I don't think you can.
I don't think I can.
You can't refuse.
I can't refuse.
So, sir.
So let's go here. So the Doom Bull.
Butcher my little boy.
He has 5 attacks, weapon skill 6.
Good. I am weapon skill 2. You can hit me on 3s. Oh, you get 2 hits?
That's 2 hits.
Well, you kill him on 2s. So.
And don't pick him up yet.
All right, I won't.
And
you have to roll double 1 for this not to happen.
Don't say that.
Come on.
Strength 5.
Finish him off. Yes, and sure enough, you do kill him with a single point of overkill. Okay. So this gentleman is worth 2. Okay. He will be worth 2. There he is.
Now the other Minotaur.
Yes.
He's got 3 attacks, 4 for the additional hand weapons.
Fantastic.
Weapon skill 4.
Hitting on 3s. Getting a single hit. Dear God. Dear God, Damon. No. Your strength 4?
I am strength 4.
So you're killing on a 3. Ow. Is that a...
That's a 2.
That's a 2, Damon. Oh my God. Okay, well... oh boy, so what do we got here maximizing? Everyone will be in combat. So I've got 6, 7, 8. No, these guys can't strike because you're in a challenge. So it'd just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, because I ran into a spear unit.
8, exactly.
Oh,
exactly. So,
okay.
So it's going to be 8 attacks, 8 attacks, 8 spears, goblin spears coming at that one Minotaur, hitting on 4s. Okay.
5s?
Your weapon skill 4?
Yeah.
Nah, so then you have to be more than double. Oh, you got to be more,
that's right.
More than double to make it 5s, my friend.
Yeah, I'm thinking wounds.
All good, so we are strength 3 to your toughness 4, so we're wounding on 5s. I get 2, sir. Does he have any wounds on him?
No, he doesn't.
Ooh, so very good. He's got 1 wound remaining. Okay, so
how much am I losing by?
Probably a bunch. So let's start with you. You did 2 wounds in the challenge, and that's it. I did 2 wounds to your Minotaur. I had 3 ranks. I outnumber, and I've got a banner. So you're losing by 5.
Okay, so on a 4.
Leadership 4.
I'm out of BSB range.
Leadership 4. No rerolls. Can the general hold? No, the general's going to flee.
I'm rolling high on all the rolls I need low, and low on all the rolls where I need high.
David! God damn it. Well, look, my night goblins are going to chase you, mate.
This is most inglorious.
Isn't it? Jesus.
Night goblins running down a doom bull.
I mean, not necessarily. You need to roll high here, Damon. So 2d6 fleeing. 2d6. You need to roll high. Don't roll low. Yeah, there we go, an 8. I need to see an 8 to charge down and kill these Minotaurs with my Night Goblins. An 8? No, they go just 6. And it looks like I'm running straight into that Fanatic.
You are.
Very good, sir.
Minor positive note.
Yeah, there's a little something.
There's a little ray of sunshine. A little ray of sunshine. Okay,
indeed, sir.
So how far? Sorry, I got
You
8.
got an 8. You flee 8 inches back. And I went, what, 6?
You were going 6, yeah.
All right,
so
measure me out 6 inches, sir.
You're basically, 2 behind.
Yeah, cool.
So you'll be basically
there. But I am taking D6 strength 5 hits from that Fanatic. For 4. So 4 of my boys are getting killed on 2s. I do roll a single 1, so 3 of these boys get killed by that fanatic. That's more than got killed by your unit.
Yes.
What a ridiculous game.
What ridiculous.
Oh my god. Okay, so wow.
Oh, a combat over. We've still got a combat.
We've got another
over
combat.
there.
We've got chariot combat,
this is
sir.
exciting. So D6 plus
impact.
1, D6 plus 1, size
So you have
wheels.
size?
I got size wheels.
Fantastic, sir. D6 plus 1 for 3. Oh boy. Strength 5 to my toughness 5, so wounding on 4s. Getting a single wound. A single wound. I can't remember how many wounds chariots have. I think it's 3. So I'll just pop 2 wounds next to him so far, but I will check in a sec.
And now my 2 Tuskors.
Indeed. Hitting on 4s. Very good. 1 hit. And their strength 5 on the charge?
No, I think their strength 4 on the charge.
They don't get plus 2 strength on charge?
There we go. Yeah, it is plus 2. You're right. It is plus 2.
Very good.
So
it is plus 2.
it's going to be strength 5.
So wounding on 4s. No wound.
Then I've got a Bestigor, weapon skill 4.
So hitting on 3s. He does hit. Strength
And
6.
he is strength 6.
Wounding on 3s. He does wound. Very good. Oh wait, I've got a 4-up armor save. So against those strength 5s, when you hit me with the impact, which was, what did you hit me? 1 wound?
I got 1.
All right, I would have had a 6-up armor save. I didn't save it. And then those strength 6s go through, so I'm down to 1 wound remaining. How many wounds is your chariot?
My chariot is 4.
Okay. All right, well, I'll see how many mine is.
And then I've got the Ungor.
So I've taken 2 wounds so far. Very good. The
Weapon skill
Ungor.
3.
Yep, hitting on 4s. He hits.
And
Strength 4 with the cavalry spear.
Yeah. Yep.
So wounding on 5s. No wound. All right, sir. I will be attacking you back with my measly little boars and orcs. So 2 boars hitting on 4s. I get 2 hits. They are strength 3 boars to a toughness 4 chariot. So
Yep.
wounding on 5s. No wounds.
Okay.
2 orcs hitting on 4s. Get no hits. All right, sir. So you beat me by 2 because you did 2 wounds.
Yes.
It puts me down to leadership 5. I do flee on a double 6.
Would you like to?
Yep, you'll pursue. All right. Well, I am fleeing 3d6. And I get a mighty 13.
That's a nice roll. And I get
What is that? 7, 9, 13 to 9. I do get away. But you chase me off with your mighty charge, and that's where the chariots ended up. Me fleeing away. I did have 4 wounds, so I'm down to 2 wounds remaining, and you chasing me down, the trundling wheels, the snorting hogs, there it is. And so all we have left is a panic check. Actually, I owe you a panic check here as well. So we've got 2 panic checks here, 1 for my orcs, and 1 for your giants, just because my unit was destroyed within range here,
yes. Yep.
and this unit broke
Yep,
within range
true.
of him. So I'll do mine first.
Okay.
I failed! I'm going to be panicking and running. We need a panic check from you as well, sir.
So
At leadership 10.
Nope.
Okay, so that means you get an option to chase me, sir. Would you like to?
Absolutely.
It makes perfect sense. Damn it, I can't believe I panicked. So I'm going to be running at 2d6. Yeah! I'm going 6 inches. If you roll a 6 or higher, you
6.
dig at them, you butcher them. Amazing. Oh my god. That's really brutal. So 6 inches, move him up your 6. Wow, that was ridiculous. Panic, there it is, people.
Which way is he going to...
I guess you just go straight forward. Yeah, 6 inches straight forward. Boom, 2 there. So that would also panic, I guess, now.
I don't know, does that
continue rippling?
No, I wouldn't think that would panic.
Because they only panicked. No. So yeah, no, they panicked. The panic check doesn't.
The panic doesn't cause a panic.
No. No, sweet. So that is it. Wow. That was pretty ridiculous. So you've completely won this flank, sir. That's pretty cool. So that is it. That's it. That is the end. I mean, you got a lot of work done in the end.
A little bit.
You got a lot of work done, mate. The general's unit less so.
Yeah, that's just... This is why Barrett Gore, the Beast Lord, who viewers may have seen in previous battles.
Indeed.
This is why he's the lieutenant, not the leader of the herd.
Yep, that's fair, mate. He's definitely not showing that he's herd leadership material.
No.
Do you want to continue? Shall we keep playing?
Oh, we're going to continue.
We're continuing to play. Love it, people. So that is it. That is the end of Beastmen, turn 2. Orcs and Goblins, turn 3. This is actually becoming a bit of a game. This is interesting because right now we have a bunch of terror checks that need to be made. Because this gentleman is within 6 inches of those Night Goblins, these Black Orcs, that Goblin Shaman, and they all need to pass a terror check. Otherwise, they're all running. And they've all only got leadership 8. And as we just saw from those biggins, leadership 8 chests can easily be failed. Oh man, I'm sad about my biggins. That was brutal. This whole big unit, this whole unit, there's just like a bunch of crushed and smushed orcs right here under the feet of this giant as he just came careening through with his club as they ran away. Epic, awesome. Let's roll these terror checks. So these goblins are far away from anybody, and so they are leadership 5. I kind of need them to pass this. Leadership 5? Ah, they passed it!
No,
Amazing! No. All right, now what about these ones? My shaman on leadership 8? Oh, he fails. So he's running away. I was directly away. He's running 2d6, 7 inches away from you, sir. Trying to thread this little gap. Can he even? I don't think his base can't fit through that gap.
Oh, that's impassable, is it?
But he runs through friendly troops
Yes,
if he can't
if
go
there's
anywhere
no
else.
other option, he'll
So he's going right here. Running away. That's not good. And then the Black Orc unit on leadership 8. They're all right on a 6. Okay, but that's less of a magic phase now for me. So
I really wanted these
Night Goblins.
Night Goblins ran. That was crucial.
Yeah, it was going to put you in a really good position.
I really needed them to run.
So look, because yes, now it's declare charges.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, no. It's declare charges and then rally fleeing troops. Yep. Well, actually, it's animosity.
It is animosity.
Let's
True.
do that.
We've got that up our sleeve.
There's a lot going. All right, so animosity for these guys. They're okay. Animosity for these guys. They're okay. And there's nothing on this flank anymore to do animosity, so that's it. So now it will be declare charges. I'm pretty sure you're out of my sight range here. It looks like you got out of it, so I don't think there's no charges coming from here. I will declare a charge with these Night Goblins.
And I have to flee.
And you have to flee, sir. So we're 2 inches behind you, which means if you roll a 6 or under, I catch and kill them. You roll a 9, you're all right. You're all right, mate. So you run 9 inches away, and I fail charge 4 inches forward. So yeah, move him up. Get him out of here. Run him to the backfield, mate. So now, is that unit below 25%? What did you start with?
There was 5.
There was 5, plus your general is 6.
So I'm over 25.
Yeah, you're at 25. Yeah, you're all right. And could you measure me 4 inches for these boys?
Will be to there.
To the base of the hill. Yeah. Ah, there they are. There they are on the hill. They're failed charge forward. Oh no, wait. This would have happened. I declare the charge, you run, but before the charges get moved,
got all your compulsories.
Compulsories happen. There's so much happening.
There's so much happening.
I think
we're a bit flustered with all the excitement.
There's a lot. All right, this unit, is coming 5 inches back. Okay. Yeah. So just to here, very good. This one, is going up 5 inches that way. A consistent 5 inches.
I would have liked those rolls on the initial release of the Fanatics.
Yeah, that's fair, bro. That's fair.
That would have been...
That's very fair. All right, cool.
You've got a Fanatic over here, my friend.
Oh, I do. Awesome.
There's still more.
Come on, into them. It's coming 7 inches back this way. Could you measure that up for me, sir?
Indeed, he's going to end up... Whoop.
Very good, and I'll have my dice, please. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Cool. Ooh. This is ridiculous. This game is getting shambolic. Okay, so that's compulsory moves done. Let's rally this guy on a leadership 7. Ah, he's running. He's continuing off the field. Yeah, he's out of here. Goodbye, Chariot. Chariot runs off the field. Oh, sweet, sweet Chariot. Man, my lines are just crumbling. All I've got left is Night Goblins and Black Orcs. This is a bit rough. I was winning this game.
You've still got shooting and magic, Stoss.
Look, I do.
You've got shooting and magic.
Less of it now.
Yep, yep.
At least for this turn, unless he freaking rallies. Okay, all right. Wow, what an interesting turnout. Do I want to declare a charge on that spawn? I don't know if I do. I'm probably better off just to cop it with my spears. I think I'm just going to stay. No charges. So we move on to remaining moves at last. Wow, that was a big beginning of the turn step. Yes. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. The Night Goblins shuffled, the Black Orcs shifted, and Snaggletooth has run away from this corner, hiding behind everybody. Because if that guy's still alive, he would have had a charge on him. So that's movement phase done. It's magic phase time. I've got 8 dice this time because one of my shamans is fleeing currently. So I will start. I'll start by using my bound item onto the giant, sir. An automatic strength 4 hit.
Automatic strength 4 hit.
Yeah, which just
You're
means
killing me, Stoss.
there's a 1 in 3 chance
You're
I just burst his brain with an headbutt. I psychically headbutt him and so you wanna throw a dice at it on a 3+.
I'm gonna throw a dice at it.
On a 3+, you stop it, mate. You don't. No,
I just wasted dice.
All right. Well, on a 5 or 6, that shaman psychically smites that giant's head. On a 5 or 6. I headbutt him into oblivion, sir.
No, I'm not taking him off.
Get him out of here. Get him off my table. There he is. And there he goes. So finally, this magic little psychic thing from this boy, he puts forth his little ring of power, Nibbler-Zitty ring, and bam, psychically headbutts his little head, and his brain just and down he goes.
Yeah. Good move. You needed that.
Very good. Indeed, he needed to go. He was not good. Okay, well, next, what will I do? I will throw 2 dice at Mork Save Us, giving me my D3 rerolls. I do get it on an 8, sir.
You can have it.
I'll take it. D3 rerolls for the turn, or 3. Love that. I've only been getting 2s and 3s. That's pretty good. Okay, what else? What else do I have? Actually, not much. I will use Gaze of Mork. I'll go with a Gaze of Mork. From this little gentleman over to these guys. I'm going to see if I can zap them with a gaze. Because why not? And I will put 3 dice into it. 3 dice from a Gaze of Mork. Ha! And I do get it, sir, with a 4, 7, 9.
That's a magic missile, is it?
It is a magic
What's
missile.
It doing?
Just
How much?
D6 strength 4 hits.
What do you got left?
I've got 3 dice left, and I've still got Foot of Gork. Foot of Gork, which is the big one. I mean, I could wah, but there's nothing to wah into. All right, you need to get a 9.
Oh, dear.
A 9? No, it's a 5.
No.
So, D6 strength 4 hits. Only 2. I will use one of my rerolls, because mad if you don't. Spend them if you got them. For 4, I doubled my money. And they're toughness 4?
Toughness 4.
Wounding on 4s. Just 1. I won't use another reroll. So does one of them die? Do they have armor?
They have shields.
So strength 4 goes through that, sir. So yes, one of them dies. Huzzah, we kill one. And then finally, I have 3 dice left, sir, and I will Foot of Gork. Getting it on a 14. Is it scroll time?
It is scroll time.
It's scroll time, so very good. Very good. You scroll the Foot of Gork. And that's the end of the phase, the end of the magic phase. Sweet. Love it. Well done, boys. It's shooting phase time. I need to make some decisions. All right. I've sorted it out. I've picked my targets. I've guessed my ranges. The Doom Diver is going to attempt to cull some more of that herd way back there. And the Rock Lobber is going to see if we can finish off this chariot. So let's do the Doom Diver first, sir. We're doing 34 inches.
34 inches.
All right, well, so far I'm hitting in between some people.
It's just in there.
Very good, just in there at the moment. Let's see if it stays there. Ha! 10 inches back that way. Can you tell me where that will be?
That's going to be...
So far, it's doing nothing.
Over here.
Yeah, well, I'll just re-roll the scatter die to come back even more this way. Good. We do nothing. Lovely. Okay, so, and let's do 23 inches.
23.
From this bad boy.
To the chariot.
To the chariot. I'm
Over
overshooting.
here.
I'm over it at the moment. All right, I need to scatter it 2 inches back on. Ha! A misfire. Uh-oh! That's not good. No! All right. So I'm pretty sure it's the same as most charts. A 1 is destroyed. A 2 to 4 is, a 2 and 3 is that it can't shoot for 2 turns, and a 4+ is it just doesn't shoot for this turn. Don't roll a 1. Ha! A 6. So it just
One
you know,
just
one
this
turn. It jams up. Unusual. What am I trying to say? Bad orc workmanship comes through. But that's it. All right, the war machines aren't doing what they need to do. Let's move on to these. We've got 2 spear chuckers. This one is dialing straight up onto the flank of the Centaurs. We need 4s to hit. Ah, we do hit. It hits the first rank on a strength of 6, so killing on a 2. It does kill 1. Okay. It gets through into the next rank at a strength of 5, so killing on a 3. Ooh, I'm going to use a re-roll.
Oh, the re-roll.
Indeed, on a 3, I do. I killed 2. It's killing the next one on a 4. I get it.
Mate.
It's killing the last one on a 5. No, okay, all right. And now this one is going to do the same. This one is going to do the same. Also hitting on a 4. Ooh, he misses. I will use my final re-roll for the round. On a 4, missing. Okay, sir. Now, is that a panic check for them?
that'll be, because there's only, what was there? There was 9.
5 and 3 of 9 is 25%? Yes. All right. So, sir, a panic check for them, because that is the end of the phase. And what
On
leadership?
a 7.
A leadership 7. Leadership 7. They fail it. Oh, no.
So they'll be going...
Yep, running away. 3d6,
Drop dice never count.
Never count, mate.
I think
13 inches?
Might be in a bit of trouble.
I don't think you're off. I don't think you're off. I think it's going to be close, but no, yes, you are. Lame.
Oh.
Lol, maybe not. All right, mate, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. We are on the, like what? Like a fifth of nothing? They're right on the edge. Boo. Boo, sir. All right.
I've got to take them anywhere I can get them.
Yeah, mate, all right. That's all good. Okay, so...
They're bound to be off table next turn anyway.
I mean, no, there'll be leadership 7, leadership 8, rally.
My rolling.
that's fair, mate. All right, well, that's my turn done. That was the shooting. There's no combat. Pretty successful. Panicked them. Yes. You know, the general's running further and further away. Oof. Look, it's... The Orcs and Goblins are definitely in the winning position at the moment, but I don't think it's over.
No, it's not over.
I don't think it's over.
It's not over.
All right, well, that is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3. Beastmen, turn 3. All right, and as always, we've got a bunch of start of turn things to do, and it starts with...
The unruly. The unruly roll, so on a 1.
They are unruly.
No, they are not.
They are all right.
They're happy.
And then there's no charges to declare.
No charges to declare.
So then we go on to rally fleeing troops.
Rally fleeing troops. Let's see if the general's unit on a 9.
On a leadership 9. They're all right. They turn. They face the foe. They're back in the fight.
Back in the fight.
Hilariously. Very good. And then we've got a leadership 8.
Leadership 8 check here.
Leadership 8. They deserve to leave. Get out of here. They get out of here, sure enough. Thank you. Bye-bye.
That's because I fudged that little 15th of an inch move.
That's right.
It was the gods paying me back for that cheekiness.
They didn't deserve it, mate.
No, they didn't deserve it.
All right, so now we've got some compulsories.
So I'm going to go compulsory, and I'm compulsoring this way.
So you can just 360 in any direction?
Yeah, it's a single model.
Sweet, love that. All right, sir, so do it. 5 inches, you definitely hit them. You get them right in the flank. Boom. Very good, sir.
Oh, technically a fear check before. Well, no, I wouldn't even know whether they would make it, to be honest.
Because it's not a charge, is it?
It's not a charge. No, it's not a charge. It's just a move.
No, so then no, we don't. We would have to make a fear check to charge you, but if this isn't a charge,
it's not a charge, it's
then
just
no.
a move, exactly.
Now, him.
It's a good question. This fellow. I think I'm gonna head towards this spot.
Hilarious. Very good, sir.
Okay.
All right, so the spawn is turning that way and running.
He's turning to there.
Very good. And he is going a whole 5
Mighty
inches.
5 inches.
Probably landing right in between those fanatics.
Shambles along and says, hello.
Amazing. There he is. Lol. All right, well, maybe I'll just charge him next turn, eh? If that's how you're going to play it, mate.
That's the way I'm going to play it.
All right, very good.
Remaining moves. Is
Remaining
all I've got
moves.
left.
All right, sir. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, Damon, take us through it, sir.
So the Chaos spawn had enough movement to get into the flank of the Fanatics.
Indeed.
So they're going to be making a panic check because of fear.
Indeed, we oops. And then Night Goblins. So yes, we checked it. It counts as a charge, so they do have to make that fear check at leadership 5. These are the bravest Night Goblins in the world.
They are.
Ridiculous.
They are unbelievable.
Okay.
So then the Hounds, they're charging up.
Yes.
Making their way up through. We're heading towards wizards and artillery and seeing what may happen.
Indeed, making their presence felt.
I think we saw the.
Yeah. We did all of that already.
And then I just moved the herd up, the rallying herd, moving up into position.
They're coming back into the game, and the chariot has
swung
zipped around.
and he's dialing up on artillery heal or wizards as well.
Indeed, it's getting a bit of pressure over here. Yeah. That's not good for me. Yeah. All right, sir, it's magic phase time.
Magic phase.
Yes.
My 2 base and 2 for my level 2 wizard. I have 4 dice.
And I get 2 base, 2 for my level 4 wizard, and 1 for my level 2, because one of mine is still fleeing. So
what we will be doing, we will be casting 1 spell, and that spell will be Unseen Lurker on the herd.
And that's to get them to charge? That's the movement?
That is to get them to charge.
Interesting. Yeah, trying to get him into the flank of them.
Into the flank
Makes sense. All right, sir.
Yeah, I think that's the...
That's the play.
I think that's the play.
All right, mate. What do you need to get it off?
I need a 10.
You need a 10 on 3d6. And you get a 9. No. Okay, that's magic phase done.
That's magic phase.
There's no shooting phase. There is a combat. The spawn has made it into combat,
yes,
sir.
So the spawn has variable attacks.
Yep.
With D6 plus 1.
Very cool. Look at it. The great cow has made combat. And here we go. D6 plus 1 attacks.
Bessie, you can do it.
All right, getting
4 attacks.
At weapon skill.
Weapon skill 3.
Well, I am only weapon skill 2 goblins, sir, so you're hitting me on 3s. Very good. 4 hits.
She's angered.
Indeed, she's furious.
It's those arrows.
Yeah.
And so...
Strength?
Strength 4.
Very good. Toughness 3, wounding on 3s. Killing on 3s.
That's 3 night goblins.
That is 3 goblins of the night. Very good, sir. So, how big is their base supposed to be?
40.
40. So, that means I would be getting 4 in base contact total?
Yes.
4 in base contact, which means just 1 in base contact.
Yep.
Spears still work on the flanks though, right? Only to the front. No spears in the side. So there's only 1 attack back. Hitting on 4. No. Very good. All right, sir. So...
It doesn't matter. You win. I'm unbreakable.
All right, so we just stay. Yeah, fantastic. Because I've got 3 ranks, outnumber, and banner, and you killed 3. So I'm still winning. Unbreakable. There it is. Yep. You've locked the unit down, and I don't see me doing a whole lot to you. Cool. That's the only combat?
That's the only combat.
That's the only combat.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
On to the next turn.
All right. Well, that is it. That is the end of Beastmen. Turn 3. Orcs and Goblins. Turn 4. Animosity. We've only got the one. We've only got the one unengaged animosity suffering unit. It is the Night Goblins. They're all right. Lovely. Then it is charges to declare. Do I declare the charge? I do. These guys are going to try charging that fear-causing bloody... What is it? A spawn.
It's a chaos spawn.
It's a chaos spawn. We're leadership 5. Are we brave night goblins? We are!
Oh, gee, Benny.
How does this keep happening? So they will declare a charge into them. Lovely. I don't think there's any more charges to declare. So we have one rally to do with this night goblin. He will be leadership 8. He gets it on an 8. He rallies. Hell yeah, get my wizards back in town. All right. I think that's all. At this point, I've got a couple of compulsories.
You do.
Here we
Three
go.
compulsories.
3 compulsories. Okay, let's start. Now, you know what? I want to start with the one that's worrying me. I want to start with this one. This one's going to be a problem. I need it to go that way. Get out of here, mate. No, it's
lovely.
Going straight
through the Black Orcs.
Straight through the Black Orcs.
Is he going to say hello to the shaman?
But that... No, he's not. So he stops 1 inch away. Boom. Okay, wow, that was incredibly close.
Yes.
Incredibly close. Oh boy. Yep, there he is. Oh boy. So it is D6 strength 5 hits on my Black Orcs. 6! Lame. Now I get the 6. And these are killing on 3s. Oh my god, all of them. I just lose 6 Black Orcs. Jesus, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh god, come on.
That'll be a panic as well, my friend, I believe.
Oh my god. Oh my god, don't panic, boys. God. 6 Black Orcs to my own fanatic. That's Orcs and Goblins,
I'm
baby.
glad you get to feel a bit of the fanatic pain as
well. I'm glad you're glad. Okay, so at the end of the phase, that'll be a panic check for those boys. All right, let's do this one. Hiya! Straight into the spawn. Hell yeah.
Spawn,
6 inches. Do you want to measure me up 6 inches here, my friend?
6 inches will be...
All right, boom. He goes through. He hits the spawn, doing it. Oh, geez. Doing it. D6. 1. That's strength 5. I do wound him, sir. How many wounds does he have?
Oh, he's got 3.
Very good. He will have... just 1 wound. If he's got 3 wounds.
Oh, sorry, I'm doing wounds.
No.
Taken?
We always count down.
Yeah, we
count
like to
down.
down.
This fanatic. It's going into the herd. Amazing. Yes, that makes me happy.
Yes.
So it'll pop an inch out from the other side of the herd.
Of course.
Because it won't actually get all the way through.
Going sort of that direction.
Yeah, exactly. It was, that's fine. Maybe just an inch further that way, but that is all good. Lovely. Doing it. D6 hits. Where's the 6 for you? You got no ungors in there, right? I've got no ungors,
so toughness 4.
So killing on 3s. 1. One of them gets murked by the fanatic. Wow, I lost 6 Black Orcs and I did 1 wound there and 1 wound there. Ouch. Bit of just desserts for the Orcs and Goblins. Bit of just desserts. This is the risk-reward army that I have chosen. Okay, well, the movement phase continues, so this panic check is not done yet, but it's coming. Oh boy, you better believe it's coming. So, this is where everything is now, and panic checks are done immediately from Night Goblin Fanatic casualties. So, leadership 8. Oh, we fail it! God damn it! No! God damn it, that's ridiculous. Okay, so... so hang on, which way do I run? Like, do I run straight back through it again now? That doesn't make any sense. It hit me, came through, I panic, and run through it again? Alright, so I looked at the entry in on fanatics, and once they have, like, if they get panicked by a fanatic, when they flee through them, they then don't take extra hits from them because they're assumed to be scattering around them. So with that, because I got hit here and then took the damage and took the panic check, I'm assuming that I'm still just fleeing away from the source of the damage, which was in front of me when it hit me. And that's when it was doing the wounds, and that's when I would have panicked. So we're running back through it. We're running back through it, taking no hits, and we're running back 2d6, 7 inches. We are going at 7 inches back, which will land us, well, we're gonna just have to pop past our own unit. We're basically just gonna have to come all the way back to pop past my unit. This is where it all ends up. So my unit has panicked and ran back to here. So sad, Jesus. My 2 shamans zipped up onto Artillery Hill, just trying to get as much distance from those dogs as they can get. And that's it. My Night Goblins made the charge. The only thing in my army making their checks is the bloody Night Goblins. They've been the bravest things on the field, which is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But there it is. I can't believe it. This has upset me greatly. It's so disappointing. They're out of the game now. That whole unit is done. Out of the game. But all right. It's magic phase time. So I've got my 4 for my level 4. 2 base. 2, because all my wizards are back in black. So, what am I gonna do? I need to kill things. The chariot needs to die. Those dogs need to die, just so that my artillery hill is safe. At least for now. So, I will start by shooting my bound item at the dogs.
Oh, we're in magic.
We're in magic phase, mate.
Sorry.
Catch up, Damon.
I'm off. La La Land. So I've got 3 dice.
Indeed.
You're doing your bound spell.
Bound spell, so at the dogs.
And that's the...
Single strength 4 hit.
Single strength 4 hit.
You got...
And it goes off. If I don't...
It just goes off.
It just goes off.
Yes.
So let's chuck one at it.
Yep, on a 3 up, you stop it. You've consistently not stopped it. Unbelievable, David. Are they toughness 3?
They are toughness 3.
I'm pretty sure, yep. So I kill one on a 3. I do. One of them gets killed, sir. Boom.
Panic.
Boom. That'll be a panic for them at the end of the turn. Huzzah. Or the end of the phase. He is going to shoot out a Gaze of Mork at that dog, which will be the D6 strength 4 hits. I'm going to throw... I'll throw 2 dice at it. Yeah. 5. A 5 is what I needed, sir. Gaze of Mork is D6 strength 4 hits at that dog.
You can have it.
I'll have it. D6 of them. 6 of them. Hell yeah. And very good. The dog is killed.
Oh, come on.
No, it's fair. The burning eyes. So this little man shoots his ring.
You should roll him technically, but
Indeed. Oh, okay. Well, I'll roll him. I'll roll him. Here we go. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
very good. He's good. Okay, cool. Well, lovely. That leaves me with 8 dice. Yes, leaves me with 8 dice. I will cast... what'll I cast? I'll cast Brain Burster. Brain Burster with 3 dice from this guy onto your Gore unit. What did I get here? I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, and I needed an 8. Did I end up using his... I don't think I used it.
I think you've used both.
Have I used both?
I think so.
I thought I only used his, but that's all right. Okay, so I needed to put a dice on them. I'll do that next time. That was silly. But all right, that's a fail. Well, I've got 5 dice left. 5 dice left, and I will use all 5. And I'm going to cast the Foot of Gork. Foot of Gork, ha! And it goes off on an 8. 11.
I can't stop it.
I mean, you can on a double 6.
I can.
You need a double 6 to stop it, my friend. Double 6? 6? Oh my god, he's done it! Oh my god! Wow, unbelievable. Look at that, people. Hilarious. Oh my god.
What is this game?
What is this game? Hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, okay, well, that sucks. God damn it. Alright, magic phase over. I gotta look at my targets for shooting phase. I've picked my targets and I've guessed my ranges. Both of these units are going for that chariot. It needs to die. It has to. This has to happen. Oh boy, let's start with the Doom Diver, sir. I have gone 16 inches. 16 inches for the Diver of Doom. I'm currently right on it.
Just
like
on
pretty
the top
much
of his head.
pow.
So,
yeah, going for the middle.
Yeah.
So can I keep it there? I haven't gotten a single direct hit this game. Give me one now. 2 inches off. Bleh. So that will definitely miss currently. I will re-roll the scatter dice. If I scatter this way, it'll be all right. Or if I get a direct hit, I'm scattering further away. Nothing. All right, so it's going to be 13 inches for the Rock Lobber. Is again, pretty much the exact same spot.
I'd say pretty much the same spot.
Indeed, landing right there. Oops. All right, come on. Give me my direct hit. Do it. Hit it. Ah, no, 6 inches away. Nothing. Wow, artillery's been not good this game. Okay, this is going very poorly. Very poorly in the tail end for the Orcs and Goblins. The luck has swung back something crazy. All right, Spear Chuckers are going to have to try it. Spear Chucker number 1, hitting on a 4. Spear Chucker number 2, hitting on a 4. Oh, I do hit it. Strength 6 is wounding it on a 3. God damn it, God. I can't believe it. With my entire magic phase, everything shooting at it, it's still there. Oh, God. All right. Well, we've got some combat. Let's do some combat. This better go well for me. God damn it. Over here. All right. Come on now. So I'll have 4 people in base contact with you, and one of them's a champ. So 5 attacks. 5 attacks.
Weapon skill 3.
Yeah, hitting on 4s. Ooh, I got 4 hits. Love that.
Toughness 5.
Wounding on 6s. I get a single wound, sir. You are down to 1 wound remaining. Come on, give me that damage. There he goes.
Toughness 5? Yeah, I said toughness 5.
Very good.
Very good.
All right, attack me back. D6 plus 1 attacks.
D6 plus 1 attacks.
I have no idea what you rolled. Oh. Very good. All right, so 7 attacks. Boo. Boo, Damon. Hitting on 3s.
He doesn't like getting stuck with spears. It just riles him up.
Hitting on 3s. Very good. Missing 3 of the bunch.
4.
And you got strength 5?
Strength 4.
Strength 4. Wounded on 3s, killing on 3s. Very good. You get all of them. Filthy. All right. I win. You stay.
I stay.
Very good. Let's do over there. What's the initiative of a spawn?
The spawn, I imagine he's pretty slow. 2.
All right. I do strike first with my 4 men into the side. On 4s. Ugh, 2 hits. And 6s. I get a wound. Ooh. Heck yeah. Wound that spawn. Yeah, very good. Attack me back, sir. Getting D6 plus 1, 6 attacks. Oh boy. I think it's over for the Orcs and Goblins, people. This is ridiculous. I can't believe we're going to lose this game. All right. Missing 1. You filth. And are they just wounds? Did you already do the hits?
They're just wounds. Yeah, I did the hits. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So 2, 4, 5.
There were 6 attacks.
Very good. Yes, that makes sense. There were 6. You hit all of them?
They're the hits.
Dude.
Oh, my apologies.
Thank you. You rolled a wound. Thank you.
I was getting all G'd up myself.
Indeed, mate.
Here we go.
Killing on 3s. And
3.
looks like 3.
3.
All right, cool. I'll put one of those back. Lovely.
Lovely. And we stay where we are.
Indeed we do. Wow, that was a maximum disappointing turn for Orcs and Goblins. My unit fled. I managed to kill 2 dogs. And that was it. Ugh! Oh, it hurts. It hurts. All right, I need to pass my own personal rally check and get back in this game because, oh boy, that hurt a lot. All right, well, that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. Beastmen, turn 4. First thing, we have an unruly check for the unit. They're fine.
Okay.
All right, charges to declare,
Charges to declare. We've got the Minotaurs going into there, so there's a fear check.
Fear check. We just keep passing them.
Man, those
the bravest of goblins.
Bravest of goblins. Unbelievable.
Yep.
And chariot into your lobber.
Into the
sorry, not the lobber, the
spear chucker?
The thing that shoots pointy sticks.
The spear chucker, yes sir.
We don't know what these things are.
I wonder, can I declare to flee?
I don't think crew can flee war machines.
I want to check, because if I can, I'm definitely going to. All right, we spent a little bit of time reading the books on this one because this was an interesting one, and we needed to figure out exactly how this works because it's important for both of us.
Yeah, very important.
And we're both trying to find whatever little bit we can to try and mitigate our losses or wins here, our gains. So I am going to flee. I'm going to declare to flee with the crew of this, and then Damon has 2 choices. He either chooses to ignore the machine and pursue the crew, which, you know, if I roll very poorly and he catches the crew, then he just ignores the machine on the way to hitting the crew, which will then allow him to potentially barrel into the rest of this stuff here. Or he chooses to ignore the crew and hit the machine, and then attack the machine, hoping to kill it in a single round of combat, and then maybe overrun into all this stuff here. So I am going to declare to flee, and these little boys are going to flee 2d6. They're fleeing 5 inches away, sir. So, would you like to chase the crew or hit the machine?
Yeah, well, I think...
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Well, I made this... We talked about it off camera.
Indeed.
And I was going to go for the machine.
Going for the machine, right? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. All right, so 5 inches away.
Would I have got them? That's the question.
Probably not. And so they got all the way over to like here. So, blap, blap, blap. Now, do you make it to the machine? I dare say you do with 14 inches.
That's what I'm wondering. How far would 14... No, it wouldn't take me anywhere near to get you. So that was a good decision on my...
Indeed,
possibly.
Sir. You slam into the machine. Boom. Lovely. The charge is made into the machine. He's going to hope to smash it into single round of combat.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the
It's going to be tough. It's, it's toughness 7. At least I think it's toughness 7. Most war machines are. I think this is too. You're going to be, hitting it with strength 5 mainly, and 1 with strength 6. I mean, averages, you probably kill it, but we'll see. Sweet, there's that charge done. What are these guys doing?
These guys, I've got this charge here.
Yeah, you've already. Yep, put them in if you like.
They're in. They'll be in.
We'll just put them however you can without them going to fall over.
Exactly on the hill. There we go.
What was their charge range?
12 inches.
Yeah. So they were in for sure, no problem.
And these guys, I'm scooting them around.
Oh yeah, cool.
Scooting them around.
Lovely. Well, this is where they are now, and that's where they end up. There they are. They've moved into the center, taking pride of place. It's magic phase time, sir. All right, do your thing.
One spell, the Unseen Lurker.
Very good.
Once again. Hail Mary.
Needing a 10?
Casting it on these guys, needing a 10 on 3 dice.
Very good, sir. Let's see it. No.
Oh.
No. Okay, it's combat phase time. Where would you like to start? We have a couple of charges. You can resolve whichever one you would like.
Oh, let's start over here.
Oh, the big one.
So the big one.
Very good, sir. Have at it.
So I'll go with the Beast Lord, the Doom Bull first.
Fantastic.
5 attacks.
There he is, swinging into his hated foe, the Night Goblins, hitting on 3s. He misses 1 of the bunch, killing on 2s. Because strength 5 to toughness 3 little goblins. Very good, you do kill 3 of them, sir. Boom, boom, boom. Your other...
4 attacks for the other Minotaur.
Indeed, on 3s. Getting 3 hits.
Strength 4.
Killing on 3s. Gets
another 3.
3 of them. Ooh, this is a big combat res. All right, I will get to attack back.
You get to attack, yes.
So I will have, I'll do the side.
Okay.
So I would have had, he slides over to there. So 3 attacks. 3 attacks into that filthy thing. Oh, I think I took your wound up. He was on 2 wounds. Remaining 3 attacks on 4s. Ooh, and 6s. No. And then in the front here, I would get, how many of those would I get maximized? Yeah, I'd get the 6. All right, so the 6 in the back rank is all I get.
3 into them, 3 into him. How are you?
Oh, good point. I have to do stuff here.
Yep.
All right. Well, yes, I'll put 3 into the Minotaur and 3 into the General. Okay. So 3 into the Minotaur. Actually, no. I'll put all of the attacks that I can into your Minotaur. So 1 extra.
Put 4 into the
Minotaur.
Yeah.
On 4s. And 5s. Nope. And then on the General on 4s, re-rolling them for the Armor of Damnation. I get a single hit. And no wounds. Oh, this was a bad combat res. Your spawn now gets to attack, sir.
Now my spawn, 1d6 plus 1.
Indeed. Getting 4. A total of 4.
Weapon skill 3.
Yep, hitting on 3s. Getting 3 hits. Strength 5, killing on 2s. That's strength 5, right? Maybe 4?
Strength 4, I think. Strength 4.
Killing on 3s. Drop dice never count. Sweet, you just kill another 3, mate. You're breaking the unit this time. So I had 2 ranks? Or did I have 3 ranks?
You would have had...
I would have had 3 ranks. I had 3 ranks, outnumber, and a banner. Yep. But you killed 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
So get rid of these 5 and
4.
add 4. We're down to leadership 1, so we break automatically, sir. Would you like to chase? So, does everyone want to pursue?
Yeah, I'll pursue with them and the... Yeah, I'll pursue with everything.
Very good. I am running a total of 5.
3d6 for the Minotaurs.
So they're going
11.
11. Very good. I will just take my unit away.
And the...
And the spawn?
Spawn.
It still has to pursue if you declare it to
how
pursue.
much? What's its pursuit distance when it's a
It'd just be
random movement?
It'd be 2d6.
2d6, I guess.
Yeah.
7.
7. All right. Lovely. So 11 inches was it for the?
It was 11 inches.
11 inches and 7 inches there. Move those up for me, mate.
Yep.
Ending up right there. All right, sir. What's next? This one?
Oh yeah, let's go to the
I think it's charges first.
charges first. Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think we always resolve charges
Okay,
first.
1d6.
D6
Plus 1.
Plus 1. Ah.
That's what we wanted.
Oh my god.
2,
This
4,
game is ridiculous.
6, 7. Now this is strength 5 on the charge.
Wounding on 6s. Because toughness 7 war machine. You get 1. It has 2 wounds remaining. Where are all my bloody wound dice? Okay, it has 2 wounds remaining, so you need to get through 2 more of them to just completely mop me up.
Okay,
So
let's go with the tusk scores.
Tusk scores on strength 5, so wounding on 6s.
Oh, they've got to hit first.
They got to hit
first.
I think you hit war machines automatically.
Ah, do we?
They are uncrewed, so there's nothing there. So wounding on 6s, no. Then your Ungor, single attack, wounding on a 6. No, and then
It survives.
here we go, wounding on a 5. No, so it survives with 2 wounds remaining. It's soaked up the charge. There it is. Yay! Okay, so now over here, it is my Night Goblins first.
Yeah.
And it will be a bunch this time.
So it'll be
8.
8. Yeah.
8 plus 1
Plus
for
your
a champ.
Yeah, 9 attacks.
All right, 9 attacks total for spears and a champ, hitting on 4s. Boo. Boo. 4 hits. Nah, that's statistical. Almost. And wounding on 6s. Wounding on 6s. I just need a single 6 here. Finish it! Yeah, I do. I finished the spawn. Hooray. Cool. Well, that is it. Wow. So that would be a panic check for
Indeed.
them. A panic check for the unit. So on leadership 9, it's now, right?
Roll it now. It's all happening now.
Make it happen. They're all right.
Yeah.
They're okay. All right. Well, that is it. Oh my God, this game has got me. It's got me shaken. It's got me shook, people. But that is it. That is the end of Beastmen turn 4. Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Okay. Let's get some mojo back. Let's see if we can make it happen. We've got an animosity test. Yeah, we pass it. Hell yeah, goblins. We've got a rally fleeing troops test here on a leadership 8. We pass it. Huzzah. I'll spin them around in a second if they're still here once this gets resolved. And you know what? Let's do that now. There's no charges to declare. It's compulsory moves time. This one. Oh boy. It's, there's a shaman right there. And there's Black Orcs, and there's everything over here, and if it hits this, there's a chance that maybe it would just sit there, but chances are it's about to go. I just need it to go that way. Just anywhere else. Hell, go into that rock. Just don't come back to me, please. Please, a little bit of luck for the Orcs and Goblins in the tail end of the game. Here we go. Ha! It is in fact going away from me. Huzzah! 6 inches, not very far, but at least away from me. Huzzah! Yay! And there he is. There he goes. That was lucky. Yes, indeed. We've got a couple more. Let's do this one. He's flying off into the distance, 7 inches away. Get away from us. We've had enough of you. Okay, and then the last one over here. Come on, mate. Somewhere over here. Do something cool. 2 inches. It's a double. A double kills him. A double is an immediate death. He wraps the little chain around his own neck and off he goes. He's done. He's out. Okay, that was lucky. That was good. That's given me a little bit of the good feelings back because it's just been oppressive. So that's it. That's where we're at. This is where everything is now. And Damon has reminded me that we have fleeing troops at the start of the turn, and these two shaman are within 4 inches of them, and they have a lower unit strength. So none of these have to test because they have equal unit strength, but the shamans have to. Both Snaggletooth and Ziggity. Oh boy. So let's do the shaman first. Leadership 8 for the great shaman Snaggletooth. He's alright. He's not scared. Ziggity? Ziggity panics. Ziggity panics, and so he wouldn't run away from my own troops. He'd just be running straight back, right? He'd be running towards the nearest table edge. He's going 8 inches. He might be off the table. He's not. He's right on the edge. He's right on the edge. He runs blap over here because there'd be no reason for him to run away from his own fleeing troops. So he's running towards the battlefield. We'll check it if need be, but that's where everything is now. And let's actually do the rally fleeing troops step for these guys. And they rally, huzzah! So my little crew rallies back here and are back in the game. Oh boy, this is where everything is now, and all right, this is where it all ends up. We had a closer look at what this is supposed to be, and rules as written, he needs to run away from the source of the panic. And the source of the panic is them. And he was here. But frankly, it just makes 0 sense to run away from, your own friendly panicking people towards the enemy. Now, it did say that the active player gets to choose the direction within the guidelines set out, and the guidelines are, not running through enemy troops if possible, staying away from 4 inches from the enemy. So in terms of what is actually happening here, we've decided to move him out to here. So he can't just run straight back through the source that was panicking. He's running away from the thing that was panicking him, staying away from friendly troops. He ran through this little gap, staying away from the enemy, because I'm just not doing it. Not doing it. It makes no sense to run away from friendly troops towards the enemy. So flame me in the comments, people, if that's what you want to do, but this is how we're doing it because it just is so silly. Not doing it. So this is it. This is where everything else is. My other little shaman has run out to this spot here, just, chilling down on the corner. My black axe have turned around, and a great shaman Snaggletooth ran his 4 inches just over to here, down on the edge. We have been absolutely pushed back into our little corner by the beasts. Oh boy. Oh boy, this has been a wild game. Okay, it's magic phase time. I got my 2, I've got my 4, I got my 2. So I've still got my pool of 8 because he's running. I will start by trying to get some rerolls. And I will throw, what have I got to cast here? I've got a few things to cast and not a whole lot of dice to cast it. I'm going to throw 2 dice at trying to get my rerolls. Yeah. And I get a 4. A 4 is not what I need for the rerolls. I do have the Nibbler's Knobbly Staff, something like that, and I can reroll all the dice to cast a spell once per magic phase. Do I do it now to get my rerolls? You know what? I'm doing it. I'm using my staff once per magic phase reroll to reroll these 2 dice to get me those rerolls. I need them. Give me the rerolls. I get a 4. I fail anyway. God damn it. Oh, this is the worst. This game sucks. God damn it. This game sucks. All right. Whatever. I'm just gonna freaking throw the last 5 dice. I'm gonna throw 5 dice. What have I got? Have I got anything? No, I've got nothing else I can do. I'm gonna throw 5 dice at Foot of Gork. Give it to me. I get it on an irresistible force. Huzzah! The Foot of Gork is coming. I don't know what even to stomp. Nothing's good. There's not really any great targets. D6 strength 6 hits. What do I stomp it on? I'm gonna stomp the herd. Yeah. D6 stomps on the herd. 6. Oh, hell yeah, that's what's up. Okay. At last, huzzah, something's come back. And so you've got 6 gores there, right? Yeah, they're just gores. There's all the ungores. Fantastic. So we're killing gores on 2s. I do roll a single one. 5 of them get stomped, sir. Huzzah. Worth it. I could have killed the chariot, but I don't care. I needed that unit was a little too effective at this point. Indeed, back to the command. It will be a panic check for them at the end of the phase. And the end of the phase is now, sir, because that's the end of the magic phase. Okay. That was it. That's all I had. On a 9. Get out of here. They do! They run! Oh. Well, alright. So they're running 2d6, sir. They panic yet again. Oof. The foot has scared them. Lonely
3 inches.
3 inches? Nah. Alright, well, off they go. They're 3 inches. Hey, a little bit of swing back for the Orcs and Goblins. Who knows? This could still be a thing. Okay, well, that's magic phase done. It's shooting phase again. We need to kill the chariot. It's chariot or nothing, so let's throw everything at the chariot. Maybe I'll finally get a direct hit. This thing is just going to go, what, 3 inches? It'll go 4 inches onto the chariot, and this thing is gonna go 6, 7. Alright, so 4 inches for him. I'll just mark it so I remember. And 7 for him. Let's start with the 4. The 4 inches is, oh dear, is right in the middle. It's exactly where I want it. Let's keep it there. With a direct hit! 8 inches away. No sir, no nothing. And then 7 inches for this one, please, sir. Okay, again, pretty much in the middle. Come on, give me that direct hit. I need it. I deserve it. It's time. Yeah, get it. Huzzah. Yeah. It's D6, strength 5 hits. Give me a big one. 2. Lame. And it is strength 5 to toughness 4. So wounding on 3s. I do get a single wound, sir. It's -2, so you'll get a 6-up armor save. Oh, sorry. No, wait. No armor saves from Doom Divers. Never mind. So you've got 2 wounds remaining. 2 wounds remaining on that bad boy. I got a red one for you, mate.
Thank you.
No problem. Boom. Well, I'm still just not going to kill it. Spear chucker. Spear chucker. This is it. It's spear chucker.
4 wounds on a chariot.
Oh, 4 wounds. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir.
That's
so
okay.
it has 3 wounds remaining. That means the spear chucker has a lot of work to do here. It needs to hit on a 4. Oh, it does it. It's strength 6, so it's wounding on a 2. It does it. Okay, this is the big one now. This is the big one. You got 3 wounds remaining, and I do D3 damage. So I've got a 1 in 3 chance. A 1 in 3 chance to just put the nail in the coffin. So, I need to see a 5 or 6. A 5 or 6 to finally kill that chariot. Can I do it? If I don't, I'm in a lot of trouble. 5 or 6. 5 or 6! No! I just do the 2 wounds and it has a single wound remaining. Okay. Maybe I should have stomped it, but you know, that unit's running. That's not bad. That's something. So that is it. That was all I could do. There wasn't a whole lot to it except But that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins, turn 5. Beastmen, turn 5, charges to declare, and we do have one, do we not? One charge.
The chariot, on a last hurrah, is going to go for the second...
The second spear chucker, very good. Well, again, I'm going to declare to flee because taking the charge just does not seem like the way to do things. So, do you want to try and chase...
Yeah, I'm going to try and catch you.
You're going to try and catch them?
Yeah, I'm going to try and catch you.
Because yes, if you do catch them, that means that you will just continue through and ignore the machine, potentially into the Black Orcs. But if you don't, then it's a fail charge. Yeah. All right, sir. So, because you've got a 14-inch charge.
14-inch charge.
Man, it's actually going to be very close.
Yeah.
I need to roll good here to get away from you. Like, I probably need to roll a 10 or so. Let's see. I need to roll big. Let's see big. Big! Ooh, 8? I don't think that's enough. We'll see. We'll measure this up and we'll be back. All right, so 8 inches was enough to get them the barest amount away. It was incredibly close, but they got away by you got to here. So it means it's a fail charge, so they just move their 7 inches forward over to here, ignoring the machine, essentially just displacing it, and that is where they end up. Wow, that was close. That was incredibly close. If I had rolled an inch less, easy. You would have caught them and then smashed into the flank of the Black Orcs. Ugh, that would have been gross. So look, that is that done. We have a rally fleeing troops over here. So on a leadership 10, because +1 for your musician. Yeah, they rally. Sweet. They turn around, and there they are.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Indeed, I wish that I hadn't turned quite so far, because then I could have charged them this turn.
So the fleet wasn't... I was thinking the fleet wasn't quite so bad, because I got out of charge.
Yeah, you did. Lame. All right, well, that's everything that needs to be done at this point. So you've just got a couple of things to move.
Compulsory and...
Yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, look, well, let's do the compulsory. What do you want to do with the compulsory?
I'm just going to move Bessie straight towards
that?
This point here.
You're trying to hit the Black Orcs?
Oh, or block them up a bit.
Or just block them? Yeah, fair.
It's...
All right, mate. Well, roll it up. Let's see how you go. 2d6.
Actually, no. I'm going to go straight ahead. I'm going to head this way.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I think I'll try and come around
Hope
the flank.
for a turn 6 Hail Mary.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Going 2d6 over in this direction. Getting a solid 8. Very nice, mate. It looks like, oh yeah, you maybe just get around the corner. Boom. Yeah, maybe. But cool, there he is. He's coming up the flank. Bessie's going for a Hail Mary. There's been a few Hail Marys this game. Oh my god. Okay, so the only thing left to move is your Doom Bull and the unit. We'll be back once they're moved. That's where the cows end up. All right, it's magic phase time, sir, and we're going for another Hail Mary play.
It is indeed.
And we're going for the chariot.
Chariot. It's a 3 dice unseen lurker on the chariot.
Okay, looking for it to get a flank charge on these Black Orcs. Needing a 10. No, a 9. I mean, how we get those 10s, mate? Oh yes, an 8, of course.
An 8.
I can count. So that's it. That's the turn, right? There's no combat.
There is no combat. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I'm done.
All right, we're almost done here, people. Jesus, I can't believe this game has lasted this long. From turn 2 to this is amazing. Slash, frustrating in the max. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one all around for both of us. So that's it.
That is the end
of Beastmen, turn 5. Orcs and Goblins, turn 6, final turn of the game for the Orcs and Goblins. We do have a start of turn panic check. I was looking around being like, nah, no one has to panic because of them. They're low unit strength and he's too far away. No worries, no worries. Forgetting my other little shaman, who is just chilling over here at the corner. He is absolutely within 4 inches of this unit. And I keep managing to fail Leadership 8 panic checks when I need them. So, here we go. Last turn of the game. Do I fail another one? Leadership 8. Hilariously, I do. Oh my god. Jesus. And we're back in this same situation of, does he just flee out into the path of the enemy?
I think he'd go to the...
Either way, it doesn't make sense. But yes, I guess in this case, I'm going that way. So 2d6, running away. We go 6 inches. Staying away from you and away from me, but right in the path of Bessie. Moo indeed. Oh my god. This has been ridiculous. Do they rally? They do. Huzzah. Do you rally? You do. Huzzah. Where were those rolls just a second ago? Okay. Charges to declare? I don't think I have any. I mean, I could charge my shaman into the chariot. But I'm not going to do that because that seems a bit silly. They're obviously too far away. Although I could go for a cheeky last turn war and get in there and maybe, smash on a bit. That could be kind of fun. Maybe I will do that, but that happens in the remaining move step. So let's go to the compulsory move step because we've still got a couple of those to do. This is the one that's the big problem. Okay, come on. Into that unit. Into the unit, mate. Do it! Oh, that...
Yeah, I reckon.
He's going straight into the unit. Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 7 inches. We'll pop him. Yeah, can you just measure that one up for me, please, Damo? Yeah, okay. So it pops him and we just pop him an inch out the back. So he goes through, he hits. Final little bit of fanatic shenanigans. Doing D6 hits. 4. 4's not bad. So it'll be 2 hits on each. So 2 on the remaining Minotaur, killing him on a 3. Then the remaining Minotaur is dead. He does fall. And then the other 2 on the Doom Bull, wounding him on 4s because he is a toughness 5 Bull of Doom. I do get a single wound on him, sir. No armor save. How many wounds does he have? He's got like 4, doesn't he?
It's 4.
Yeah, so he'll have
It's at least
three wounds remaining, I'm pretty sure, for a Doom Bull. Huzzah, fanatic.
Yeah, 4.
And then I do have one way out in the wings there. What about you, mate? I don't think it's going to hit anything, but measure it up, see where he goes.
He's going.
Yeah, just floating his way around, still spinning and twirling his way into the future. Alright, that's compulsory's done. That's the ridiculous panic checks and rallies done. It's into remaining moves, so this is where everything is now, and this is where it all ends up. He rallied, my general just whipped around to the back of the mountain, back of the hill, just to remain safe, like the cowardly shaman that he is. The Black Orc unit, being Black Orcs, have decided to push their way forward to face down the challenge to come. I'm hoping he's going to be dead before that happens, but we'll see. We'll see. So that is it. That's it. It's magic phase time. Oh boy, I need this. I need this to work. Honestly, I don't even know who's in front right now. Maybe me, because I've got a big unit of Black Orcs, but even then, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I feel bloodied. I feel bloodied and bruised. I feel beaten. So, it's magic phase. I am going to start by using 3 dice on a Gaze of Mork onto that chariot for D6 strength 4 hits. 3 dice on it. And I get it on a high dice of a, what is that, 13? 13? Do you want to try and stop it?
No, I can't stop it.
No, very good. I mean, you have 3 dice, right?
I could, but...
But, you know, you're looking for those irresistible forces, mate.
Well, it's...
Not going to try?
Well, what have you got coming? You've got a foot.
I've got
stomp,
other stuff coming.
So, yeah.
I've got other stuff coming, mate.
Yeah.
D6, strength 4 hits on the chariot. I get 4 of them. I'm wounding it on 5s. I get 2 of them, sir. These will be 2 5-up armor saves. 2 5-up armor saves. You need to make them both, or the chariot goes down. 2 5-ups. No, we make neither. The chariot finally goes down with the burning gaze of Mork comes shooting out of the eyes of that little man. He's very mad at that chariot. It's been having him running around all over the place, and finally, and it goes down. It falls. Huzzah. Okay, I am now also going to use I'm going to cast... okay, so I had 8 dice, leaves me with 6. I got 6 dice left. I still have a power stone that I haven't used, and you better believe I'm using it this turn because I forgot I had it.
I forgot you had it too.
I know, right? I've still got it, so I'm using it now. So I can add an extra 2 dice to 1 spell. I know, I shouldn't have... I threw 3 dice at that first one, so I should only have 5 dice left. So... I will... Do I just save 4 dice for the stomp? Is 4 dice enough? Or do I put... Because I'm trying to go for some rerolls too. I want some rerolls, and it's only on a 5, but the rerolls failed me last time. I think I want 5 dice for the last one. So I am just going to use 2 dice. 2 dice on Morkel Save Us, which gives me those rerolls. Give me the rerolls. I need to see a 5 here. Ha! I do get it. I get it on a 9, sir. Do you want to dispel that and get rid of the rerolls? That's fair. And now that leaves me with 3 dice remaining. I will consume my power stone, giving me 5 dice. 5 dice to throw at a foot of Gork. I need to stomp this foot. I need it. I need to stomp. Here we go. Foot of Gork. The stomp! Ooh, yes, okay. Look, it's not an irresistible force, but it is 10, 16, 17, sir. Oh, wait, I need to roll my D3 rerolls. How many rerolls am I getting? I'm still getting 3. 3 rerolls. Well, in that case, I will... How many dice do you have? You got 3?
3.
And so what's the max roll on 3 dice?
18.
Well, that means you could... I mean, that would be an irresistible force anyway. I'm not going to bother with the reroll, sir. You're looking for a double 6 here.
Here they come.
Good luck and Godspeed. No. Don't you have 3 dice?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see the last one. No.
Yeah, no.
Bugger. Okay, so the Foot of Gork does go off. And of course, it is stomping on the Doom Bull. It is doing it D6 strength 6 hits. Here we go. Ha! 6 of them. Ah, the nail in the coffin has come. Here we go. 6 hits, strength 6 to toughness 5. We're wounding on 3s. There are only 3, sir. And strength 6. Ah, you've only got a 4-up armor save, don't you? Okay, he is dead.
Game over.
The stomp comes down. The great foot, bam, onto the Doom Bull in the final hour, crushing him utterly, and he is dead. Okay, sir, I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
We're going to call it there.
I got nothing.
Ah, mate, what a game. Jesus God. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That was the most ridiculous and painful of games. Oh. For both of us, mate. There was like the start of the game was absolutely savage for the beasts. The end of the game was just non-stop disappointments for the orcs. But in the end, the magic that we paid all the points for did save us.
Absolutely.
That was it. All right, guys. Well, this is it. So in this case, the what is left of this orc force will be running through onto the Empire settlement.
You can have it. You can have it.
Thanks, David.
Good luck.
Thanks, mate. I feel like we're not going to do a whole lot now with a single unit of Black Orcs and Goblins. I think we're both going home with our tails between our legs. We're going to both need more forces, and we'll come back and fight over the settlement
my little
again.
band here, they're just leading Bessie home. And that's
Take
it.
back the great bull, the great cow. Hell yeah, great cow. You did well. All right, guys. We're going to have a chat about this most ridiculous of games in the post-game. Stick around for the post-game. And there it is. There it is. It is an Orc and Goblin victory in the end by the slimmest of margins. Oh boy, good game, Damon.
Well played, mate. That was unbelievable.
That was... Man, that one hurt my brain a bit.
That hurt both our brains, I think. I think we both got Ed butted.
Oh, we did. We absolutely did. Jesus God, it got really intense at a few points throughout that game. You know, it started off crazy brutal for the beasts.
Struggling.
Man,
I was
and
really struggling.
Fair enough.
It was
oppressive. It was so brutal. Like those initial couple of turns of magic and shooting were
not getting the turn one.
Indeed.
And then you taking out both my dog units, which were clutch in what I had planned to pop out your fanatics. So then I had to use herds.
Of course.
And then my combat units.
Yeah.
You shredded, they were shredded.
Yeah, man, the Fanatics played such a huge role in this game, and the only reason that they did was because of those dogs getting taken out really, really early.
And your great rolls for the Fanatics.
Oh, yeah. All of them making it to hit when they came out. Every single one rolled 8 or more, like 10s and 11s and 12s, which is in no way statistical, right? Because the average roll on 2d6 is 7. So it's supposed to be, you have to roll a bit above average to get there, and you're not going to make it there with all of them, but all of them made it.
And those 2 that bounced through my herd, I'd put my Minotaurs too close behind, so they then bounced through into my Minotaurs and the 2 Fanatics that shredded my great weapon Minotaurs before they got to do anything.
Yeah, that unit of Minotaurs getting put down by the Fanatics before they got to even really see the game was a bad one. Yeah. That was a bad moment. But yeah, as you now know, stacking up too close with Fanatics.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, man. It's a bad
down.
one.
If we could write, that'd be going down in the book.
It'll be in the book.
Yeah.
And then the middle of the game, which is always where it starts to shift for Beastmen, because that's when you finally start getting to combat. Exactly. Once you start getting there, then everything's just started floating straight through. The Orc and Goblin line started crumbling, and it all started off with the camera right flank, which was the Centaurs smashing into the boys and just cutting them down and decimating them. Honestly, I thought that was going to happen. I was looking at that fight like, it's a bad fight, but I didn't really have any choices in the matter. I just had to hope that the dice helped me. They didn't. And then the giant slamming into the
giant hit your unit, but they fled from the destruction of the panic check, which then the giant was able to run you down.
Exactly.
So that was really fortunate.
Panic was such a huge factor in this game, which, it's a huge factor in every Warhammer game.
It is.
Unless it's, often things like dwarves or undead, then it's almost like it's not much of a factor at all.
No, that's right.
But for low leadership armies like Orcs and Goblins and even Beastmen, panic is a huge factor.
That's right.
And you read it in the rule book, and as soon as you read the panic section, because I read it a bunch of times today. throughout this game. I read the panic section a lot. And what it says is, like, panic is the most important and most pivotal piece of psychology within the game, and games are often won and lost through panic rolls. And that was very much the case here, because I just was failing them all over the place. Important ones, my whole unit of big uns cut down because of panic. Like, what else? I lost the flank with the chariots. I mean, that wasn't panic, that was just losing combat. That was a bad one for me, missing that charge. But I just didn't want to play the who gets the charge game. It's not a game that I like to play. If my opponent isn't going to charge or going to get in there, then I'm just going to do it, because I don't know, we could have sat there the whole game just inching and doing nothing.
Yeah, no, fair enough. If you had, I probably would have done
that
it next turn.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's not a fun way to play or to see. So I
wish the giant had lasted a bit longer. I was hoping to get him round into sort of the backfield and have that terror bubble,
the terror bomb
with those low leadership value units, and hopefully just getting them fleeing, because terror in 6th edition is so strong.
It's spicy, people. It's real spicy. My Black Orcs panicked from my own fanatic.
Yeah.
that one hurt me. That one hurt my morale. My morale went very low at that point. I was like, all right, my Black Orcs are at least gonna, they're coming up. They're gonna play a part in the game. Hit by my fanatics, lost 6. I was like, oh, that hurt. Then they panicked and ran. And I was like,
You started to feel how I felt at the beginning of the game. It sort of spun out. I was getting a bit cocky, feeling a bit buoyed.
Yeah, man. And I'm
you were
starting
going down.
to get crumpled.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, bloody hell. The only thing in my army that managed to make, consistent, leadership checks were my Night Goblins.
What's going on there?
They're like passing fear checks to charge spawn, passing fear checks when they're charged by your Doom Balls unit.
Yep.
Like passing terror checks when they were near the giant, just over and over again. Night Goblins just holding their ground.
I think it's those mushrooms. Mate.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Psychedelics does weird things to people.
Yeah, that's it.
And sometimes it can make them very brave, apparently. Usually very scared, from what I understand. But
fantastic game.
What a wild game. What a wild game.
And I think it really shows, just when you're down, just stick at it. Just keep going.
Stick with it.
I mean, especially, I know, as I said, with the beasts, I've just got to get over that hump.
Yeah, man.
Try and get in there, because once they do, I couldn't compete in the magic.
No.
I've got no shooting.
Exactly.
So I've just got, it's combat.
Just have to weather it and get in there. And so, the fact that you lost the first turn to the dice roll, and that's the dice roll. Yeah. And then, you're having to weathering 2 turns of decent shooting and decent magic. Yeah. Honestly, I can't even remember if my shooting did very well in the first couple of turns. I think maybe it did. It definitely didn't. From the middle of the game onwards, my shooting did nothing. No. I was definitely over-guessing a little bit here and there. But even towards the end there, I was guessing bang on, but my scatters just weren't there. No.
When you don't have those dwarven runes to re-roll your scatter dice, right?
But I did. I have a re-roll on the Doom Diver.
Oh, you do?
I got 2 shots at it every time and didn't get a direct hit once. It was, it hurt. It was starting to get a little bit on the salty side. The salty side of life. The mission was interesting. The whole setup that we had.
That really did my head in, that whole thing, because as you said at the beginning, we couldn't set any matchups.
Exactly.
We didn't know where our units were going to be on opposite sides of the table.
There was no picking our fights.
There wasn't picking.
It was just, okay, we've set the order out, and now we just have to play it out as best we can with a very small amount of agency as to where everything went.
Just adapt to what the situation
was. Which in many ways was interesting and cool, but you guys didn't get to see any of it. All of the interest that came out of this scenario all happened before the game started, and it was all just crunching in our minds with our little piece of paper. But it set the game up for what it was, which was really interesting. Orc Magic did very good. It did very good. It definitely played a huge role. It was by far.
4.
And 2 level 2s.
And 2 level 2s.
Yeah, mate. When you pay
10 power dice.
Yeah, exactly. With re-rolls for things. The Orc Magic, the big war is really good. It's really good. The fact that, the lowest level spell gives you D3 rerolls, that helped me heaps. Rerolls in a dice game are always amazing. Like Hatred, anything that allows you to reroll and mitigate the dice a point are always amazing. It's why Battle Standard Bearers are such an important thing, because anything that gives you a reroll is gold. And
I didn't need to. There wasn't one lost battle. I didn't need a battle standard bearer at
I know,
all. He
I
did
know.
nothing the whole game except sort of run away and
Mine
sort
too,
of come
mate.
back. Yeah.
Mine too. Spent a whole bunch of points on my hero with the Battle Standard Bearer.
Yep.
Even the Black Orcs. The Black Orcs were a huge point sink for me. Did nothing. Did not a single thing except die and panic and come back and threaten the board a little.
Yep.
But that's it. My goblins were the only things that fought combats and won them. Which is just
crazy.
Ridiculous. But obviously my huge damage dealers were the Fanatics, which again are product of the Goblins, and my magic. The shooting, maybe here or there. To be honest, I can't remember, but it didn't feel very effective. But magic and Night Goblins were the things that got me through this game, 100%. And those Night Goblin units are expensive. They're like 200 and something points. I can't remember, 200 odd points. They're over 200 for that. 35 Night Goblins, and the 75 points just on the 3 Fanatics. They're expensive.
They got their money back.
They did, 100%.
They absolutely got their money back.
They definitely did, sir.
For sure.
But yeah, look, it is absolutely a risk-reward army in that respect. Even magic is a risky thing. You spend a lot of points hoping that magic goes well, but all it takes is one bad miscast.
You didn't get any.
I didn't get
Not
one.
A single miscast. With all the dice you were rolling, I was hoping, come on,
lot.
there's got to be at least one miscast with all these dice.
Crazily not.
Yeah.
I did have the staff that allowed me to re-roll it, so that
exactly.
I was waiting for it to be like, all right, cool, now I'll just re-roll it. But it didn't even come up on my little shamans.
No.
Didn't come up once. I don't think, did I even roll an irresistible force? Maybe one? Maybe
No, I don't
one?
think so.
Maybe not.
I don't think so.
You did.
I got one. That was a clutch one, that one.
The double
was clutch.
6. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
It was amazing. It was super cool.
I think it was the Chaos Gods just laughing at me. They were just going,
Mate.
have a little bit of, have a little bit, and now we're going to take it all away.
Brutal.
So,
brutal. And that came
it's
at a
great.
point in the game when my chips were down.
Yes.
I needed things to be working, and then you got a double
I
6
know.
resist.
Exactly.
And I was like, hilarious, but also, god damn it.
Yes.
And then the panic checks. What a game though. In the end, a super interesting game. A super close game.
Really close.
It very much, there were some points when your chariot was coming up the side there, I was like, this game, I'm not in a position to win this.
I really felt towards the end there, I was back in, I had a chance.
Absolutely.
Towards, turn 5 or so, everything just sort of got whittled away, and I knew I didn't have really the force to be able to do too much.
Indeed.
But towards the end there, I really felt I'd got back in the game.
Yeah, man, that chariot threatening Artillery Hill was a big deal.
One chariot.
Maybe pushing through into my characters and stuff.
Once again, what I was looking for was just trying to at least break some things to cause that panic. Just get some fleeing units that those other units nearby, hopefully they fail their low leadership and they start running. And that opens things up.
My 2 little shamans, Ziggity and Zaggity, just alternated between running away and then getting their leadership back and I'm okay, and the other one's like, I'm not there! Just over and over again, those 2 fleeing and then coming back and then fleeing. So it definitely stymied my magic phases, constantly having one of my shamans fleeing. I still had a decent magic phase though, even with exactly 8 dice is still pretty solid.
When I had most of the time I had 3 to spell.
Indeed, the magic was 100% within the favour of the Orcs and Goblins this game. We paid the points, we had the thing, and that was it. But look, guys, what a good game. I want to shake your hand again, Damon.
No, thank you.
Good game, man.
And well done. This is your first win against
the Beasts, or at least against your Beasts,
my
mate.
Beasts. So,
indeed, I finally,
you've vindicated.
I beat the almighty Damon. I did it.
You know what? And I've never played a Doom Bull Minotaur list, so
I'm saying, Leadership 9's pretty nice.
It is. That's
Leadership 9 in general is nice.
Yeah, it is.
I was feeling the lack of it in this game, rolling those 8s. Meh. That's always for Orcs and Goblins. That is it's hard to give up the combat focused, Orc war boss. Because he has that leadership 9. Strong leadership. It's such a huge factor in these games, and those 8s feel bad when you fail them. They feel bad.
Great game, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And I just hope everyone enjoyed it.
Me too. It was a wild one. Ups and downs. Lots of downs for both of us. A few ups for both of us. some cool moments. So there it is, guys. There it is. If you enjoyed the game, don't forget to like the video. It does huge things for us, helps pushes the video out to other people. If you're not subscribed and you've gotten this far, hit that subscribe button for me, guys. You know, it'll just show you when more videos come up. So just keep on with it. Keep subscribing, keep doing the thing. Comment, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought about some of the weird kind of funky interactions that we had in this.
There were some things that
There
would be
were
great
some
to
strange
people
ones.
comment, because it really helps everybody to
Absolutely.
pick up those rules.
Absolutely.
We all learn. I know we make mistakes, but we just try and do the best
Always.
we can.
Look, man, it's
you know?
impossible with a camera in your hand, trying to do these like overly complex things and keep it all in your mind. It's impossible not to make some mistakes. And I'm sure there have been some. Let us know what they were, because I'm learning every game. Every game, there's a new little interaction that I'm like, that's how that works. Good. And it's all coming from you guys. So help me out. Any of the things that you picked up, put them in there, guys. Let me know what's happening. But until next time, I'm Stos. This is Damon. Happy wargaming, and be good to your mother.